Halo, selamat siang. Sekali lagi, maaf tanpa transisi. Keklik lagi ternyata. Agak buru-buru soalnya. Oke, selamat datang di stream hari ini. Ngelanjutin practice dari minggu kemarin ini. Oke, welcome Alit. Halo Jordan, thank you as always. Ya ini langsung ya, di dalam udah ada suara voice chatnya. Ini bakal ngelanjut yang dari minggu kemarin. Ini masih nunggu partinya pada ready. Nih, masih nunggu aliensnya. Sebentar ya, aku naikin voice Discord-nya dulu. Ya, oke.
Okay, Carbon 12 said that they are on their way, so I will replace them. But, okay. In that case, that's 2 healers and 2 DPSs to be replaced.
Suara voice chat,
so
suaraku sama suara gamenya udah pas belum?
Really, okay.
I mean, I think Lily is fine with going into any party, although she did indicate that she wants to try feeding because the only thing she hasn't done is feeding.
Halo Hertz.
Let me feed.
Hey, kebetulan mau tanya, suara voice chat ini
okay,
yang ada orang ngomong, suaraku sama suara gamenya udah pas belum?
Okay, but I'll end up with a double Astro party then.
Is that the only double that you have? Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
The other healer is Lenny.
Okay.
Lenny can also play White Mage.
Halo.
Okay,
easy.
then in that case,
mandi?
we'll have Lenny go White Mage.
Udah
then
mandi.
I'll pick up Eldritch.
Thank you, Hertz.
Okay.
Thank you, Alit.
So let me check if Eldritch can join. Then we will have to ask Lenny to just switch to White Mage then.
Kalau di situ pas, di sini agak kenceng soalnya. Aku turunin dulu jadi.
Lily said, "I think I can." Let me confirm. If they can, then I'll direct them.
Ya, menunggu kembali.
Double White Mage, it's fine. Okay, Eldritch will join your party.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Aduh.
Hold up.
Mari kita berdoa supaya tidak ada yang komen nggak bisa bahasa Inggris. Permasalahannya ini mainnya sama orang luar sih, internasional, jadi pasti mostly bakal pakai bahasa Inggris. Cuman ini aku lagi mute, jadi kalau ngomong sama kalian mah bahasa Indonesia aja nggak apa-apa. Gimana kalian semua? Udah pada makan siang belum? Aku sih belum ini. Paling nanti kan sampai jam 3 nih paling enggak. Ya, paling habis itu baru makan.
Okay, I've settled Team F rostering already.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, party F udah lengkap.
Okay, so I replaced Quayan for you. I'm just going to mark them as red, so I know that they didn't.
Semua level 15 dari 100. Nggak apa-apa, belajar Alit. Belajar.
Okay.
Lily's also white mage, so Team C will also end up with a
Yeah.
double white mage.
We have a lot of doubles today, so one double is not so bad because this is just boss one. If it wasn't boss one, then we would have to endeavor to not double.
Udah dari
up,
tadi
so-
makan telur dadar. Telur
Yeah.
dadar aja. Saya sih bisa dan ngerti bahasa
Closing
Inggris
many
tapi
eyes
malas
right now.
typingnya. No problem. Kalau sama aku bebas kok mau ngapain. Belum Pak, nanti aja. Sambil makan aja kalau mau nonton.
Okay, Pink Panda definitely cannot make it.
Paling abis ini aku balik Minecraft lagi, Hertz.
Sorry, Team F is full.
I've moved Eldritch in already.
No. Oh, Huiyan joined. Fuck. Okay.
Oh
Damn
no.
it.
Agak sedih, ponakan aja bisa lebih bagus. Gak
Let me
apa-apa,
apologize.
orang mulai dulu yang penting. Lebih baik bisa, tapi sedikit daripada nggak bisa.
Oh, I'm not.
Karena kalau kataku
my
memang
window is not on the game
bahasa
screen,
itu
so I
penting sih
didn't
untuk
see.
sekarang. Apalagi kalau orang bilang kita harus memperkenalkan bahasa Indonesia. Nah, tapi kalau kita nggak bisa pakai bahasa lain, gimana cara kita memperkenalkannya? Kan nggak bisa semerta-merta kita memperkenalkan bahasa Indonesia dengan memaksa orang untuk ngerti kita ngomong apa dulu. Kita harus ngerti mereka dulu, baru mereka mau ngerti kita. Mau nggak mau kayak gitu.
We are still missing 2 people. Oh,
Hmm.
sorry. 2 people. Thank you, Barry. Okay, just... Okay, Carbon 12 will still be on their way. Parties... 4 and 6. Oh.
I think Carbon 12 is already inside.
Are they? Carbon 12. Let me quickly take a look.
Oke, apa ini?
Carbon 12 is...
If you want to go to toilet break, now
Yeah,
is the time.
Team B
Permasalahannya
They're already here. Okay,
kalau
that means that...
ini kata penyelenggaranya kalau misalnya mau ke toilet sekarang, nanti kalau runnya udah mulai udah nggak bisa. Permasalahannya sekarang nggak kebelet. Biasanya
Only
tuh di
missing
tengah-tengah kebelet itu.
2 flex DPS for Team C.
Yeah.
Dan
just two
disuruh
DPS.
nahan
Okay, let me try
soalnya
and quickly
takutnya
move
kalau
people. Sorry for the
satu
wait.
toilet break, yang lainnya nanti ikutan. Aku juga dong. Akhirnya waktunya kebuang. Kurang 2 orang ya.
Her Sunday as summoner, and Loden Moss as a range DPS. But
Belajar pakai Duolingo nggak masalah sih, itu
That's
buat
not bad. Yeah,
dasar-dasarnya
both of
bisa.
them, okay.
Cuman
let me ping them.
Duolingo itu agak kurang ngajarin yang namanya aturan bukan tata bahasa sih, apa sih? Aduh, keseringan ngomong bahasa Inggris juga kadang lupa kosakata dalam bahasa Indonesia itu apa pokoknya.
Let me also
Grammar,
ping people out
grammarnya itu kurang diajarin di
the
Duolingo.
next is Kasuga.
Kayak tata bahasanya itu loh, strukturnya dan lain-lainnya, jadi kayak langsung aja dikasih tahu kalau ini sama ini sama ini. Tapi nanti kalau misalnya dimasukkan ke dalam pelajaran yang sebenarnya, yang bahasa yang sebenarnya itu mungkin nanti agak beda. Tapi nggak apa-apa, yang penting mau belajar, yang penting starting dulu. Nggak semua orang bisa langsung wham, I can speak English very good. Dulu aku itu baru belajar bahasa Inggris itu ketika SMP kelas 2. Maksudnya belajar yang benar-benar belajar loh ya. Sisanya dulu itu cuma ngerti dari game, cuma nonton dari film, belajar dari apa yang diajarin di sekolah aja.
oh no, all 3 replied Ken. And all 3 at the same time. Oh my goodness.
Baru habis itu ngambil kursus yang benar-benar intens. Jadi kayak kursus cuma buat kursus bahasa Inggris saja.
Tell them this is the
dari
PF.
situ agak ngerti sih. Ditambah
See
sering
which
main.
2 of you get in first.
Isn't is saying something.
Ya biasalah begitu di tengah-tengah baru nge-toilet. Iya, masalahnya ini aku juga banyak minum
Just
kan
like
nih sambil
fast
nungguin
also.
sambil ngomong gini kan haus nih. Jadi di tengah-tengah 2 jam itu apapun bisa terjadi loh dengan yang namanya kebelet ke toilet. Ini juga aku belum makan, takutnya nanti tiba-tiba mulas habis
Loden
makan.
most is boss pre-practice. Kitsune.
None of them are proc.
Oh, Kitsune is also boss 4. Okay.
Yeah, the thing is none of them are proc.
Iya
The three of
benar,
them are
emang
here
nggak bisa.
more or less to actually tighten up their mechanics.
Badan nggak ada yang tahu sih.
I'll just take Hasande and Loden then.
Yeah, then if any DPS drops out along the way, then we'll pick in Kitsune lah.
Okay.
Just on cue, I'll leave.
Okay, Hasande says that okay, trying to get a reply from Loden to join. Okay, then unfortunately it was slightly over time, but hopefully they can join soon. In the meantime, for everyone else here, how many people are in the VC? 47 people. Okay. Okay, they're logging on now. For everyone who is here, as we wait for Loden to log on, please prepare your erasers as well as your pure essences or your deep essences. So as mentioned inside the PF, on the very first time we enter, because we do have some people who are switching sides for the first time because they're here to learn, which is great. For the very first time, you don't have to use a pure essence. I highly encourage you, however, to bring a DPS essence, whether it is commercial or ordained. Your healer should be keeping an eye on the DPSs in the room. Try not to bring veteran. Instead, bring some potions. So use a potion on yourself, like the resistance potion kit or the resistance potion, and bring a DPS action instead. So that, especially on the slime side, we are less likely to wipe because of a big red slime merging together. So just prepare yourself and make sure that you
Bentar ya,
have that
lagi
ready.
dengerin penjelasan.
So once we go in, because this is not a fresh run, I've got an eye on the Slimes and Golem side. On the Slimes and Golem side, we will be giving a brief rundown of how to do Slimes and Golems for the benefit of the new people and as a refresher for anyone who has only been inside once. However, the biggest difference is that for Boss 1, we are not going to give a brief down. We are just going to go straight into it. So when we go in, please make sure that you have a pure essence in your holster for use when we see Boss 1.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so the aura spheres have been assigned. If you look at the Google sheet, it's been assigned to 4 tanks. So B, E, C, and F each have an aura sphere assigned to them. So later on, when we get to boss 2, hopefully we get to
Seandainya
boss 2,
dari
then
SD
I will double check
belajar
all of these
Inggrisnya
things.
bener-bener, soalnya TK pakai Inggris, ngomongnya masuk SD pakai bahasa Indonesia. Wow, dari TK, wow.
So the sheet actually automatically updates names. Just so happens that none of the tanks who have come in as replacements
Aku
are
sih paling
taking
susah
any of the main things
kalau
inside the second
ngafalinnya.
boss.
Entah kenapa paling susah kalau masalah itu masalah baca atau pengucapannya, kalau lumayan memerah otakku sedikit. Bahasa Inggris itu
While we waiting for the moment,
nggak banyak hafalannya sih.
Loden is it?
Loden to log on, ya.
Selama apa ya namanya bahasa, selama kamu sering terpapar, terekspos, sering dengerin, sering ngomong, sering
So as we wait for Loden to
baca,
come in, we just have everyone prepare
lama-lama
your holster
ngerti.
first.
So
Nggak cepet belajar
you
bahasa
want
itu,
to
nggak
talk
cepet.
remind Eden
Makanya
and Yuki about the
lebih
sword
baik
for second pool.
Cepet
Oh,
mulai.
yeah, this is a good time to talk about it. Okay, so
Nanti waktumu
let's see,
untuk
inside
belajar
the
itu nggak
VC
akan
now,
terlalu
need to make
lama.
sure
Kalau
that
misal
both
kamu
Eden
mulai
and
sekarang,
Yuki are
setahun
inside
lagi
here.
mungkin udah
I see
lancar.
Eden's name. I see. Is Yuki? Okay, I see Yuki here. Okay, good. So, basically, because we have 2 people who have shown interest in the 1v1, hopefully we are able to clear boss 1 at least twice today, or ideally just twice in this run. So for the first 1v1, it will be Yuki. For the second, it will be Eden. Now, Eden replaced someone who was on Rend Armor duty. Therefore, on the first time we see Boss 1, Yuki will do 1v1, Eden will do Rend Armor. Once we have seen Boss 1 for the first time and we zone out, we will flip both of you. So both of you have to leave PF and join each other's party. So Yuki will be joining.
Can we do the party swap inside DRS instead so that we don't need to put up the PF again?
Oh, yeah, technically that works too. Because they'll be switching sides, so they have to be careful.
Yeah.
So that it means that Eden and Yuki will, essentially just to cut it short, Eden and Yuki will switch parties. Yuki, for the second round, you have to bring Rend Armor to take over Eden's Rend Armor instead. If this makes sense and you understand, please say so in Alliance chat. Okay, thank you very much.
I think Lily has also expressed interest in doing
Iya,
slime feeding.
basicnya udah pakai bahasa
So if
Inggris.
we do
Cuman
get
pas
second
SD nggak
pool
masuk
and
sekolah
any
yang
of the
inter
slime
jadi nggak
healers
bahasa
is willing
Inggris.
to swap also, we can give that a shot.
Tapi di
also.
sekolah ada kan pelajaran bahasa Inggris kan
Which
sekarang
episode
hitungannya
that is?
lumayan, apa bukan lumayan sih, kayaknya wajib deh sekarang bahasa Inggris.
Oh, Larry, I'll help me fill it in, thank you.
Huh?
There's
No,
someone filling in
What?
the sheet, was it you?
I was doing a bit earlier, but I opted back to the game, so I'm not doing it at the moment.
Oh, okay, someone else that is not me is helping.
It's
Probably Barry.
Oh, thank you, Barry. Okay,
You didn't see Barry writing it in Alliance chat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like jumping everywhere now. Okay, so I take it that is a very big queue for Loaded to get to Thornberry right now. So hopefully they can get in soon. So
I mean,
Yes.
okay.
yeah. Okay. Awesome. I will now do a quick ready check.
Yeah, I've also passed Alliance lead over to you, so you can zone people, so you can zone in.
Darn it. Now I have to run all the way to the back to the gentleman. Okay. Oh, is Loden inside here? I don't see them inside here. Okay.
Okay, all repaired. We're ready.
Yeah.
the full-
Leah is streaming the run. Leah, can you paste your Twitch on Alliance chat?
In Alliance chat.
Yeah,
Just
in Alliance chat.
post
Oh,
in
someone
the
was
Discord
asking in the
lah.
Alliance chat.
Post it in
That's
the
why.
Discord. It's easier to just post it on the Discord. They can click on the link that way. You post in the last chat.
Iya ada,
need to
cuma
copy
namanya
paste
juga
class.
masih kecil kan ya. Waktu
Need
itu
to
juga gak
copy
benar
paste, okay.
belajar.
The people are already in the
Cuma
alliance.
main
Ah.
aja.
They don't need to
Terus
watch the
makin
stream.
naik makin males belajar
What
karena
if they
susah.
really want to?
Banyak
Wow,
grammar.
you want to have one screen on the game, then one screen at the side to watch yourself. From
Wajar,
Lia's-
wajar.
From Lia's point of view, see how you look from other people's point of view. I see. Oh, that's very high level. I didn't think of that. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome, Akon. Okay. Yes, we're loading in. We didn't even have to fail there and re-queue. This is awesome. Good start. Bit late, but at least we're all here. Okay, so for the benefit of Loden, and for anyone else who maybe wasn't paying attention, just to repeat, because there are some people who are switching sides for
Ini
the
aku
first
bakal
time.
sering
Right now, you do not have
fokus
to
ya,
use a pure essence from
ngedengerin
the start.
ini yang
However,
lagi ngomong.
you must bring it in your holster in the event we get to boss 1. Right now, you can use DPS essence if you are a DPS, skirmisher ordained, for example. If you are a tank and healer, then you can use a defensive essence. So we hopefully have less DPS issues and less red slime merging issues happening when we go into slime side. And golem side might be a bit faster with the killing too, which will be good.
I mean, I don't see why you would want to do that when pures are cheaper than dips or even normal essences at the moment.
Okay, if the pures are cheaper and you want to use the pure because it's cheaper, then by all means go ahead. But as for the people who don't use it in case you want, then you have an option. But the option is also only for this first round. Once we have seen boss 1, from the point onwards, when we zone in again, it'll be pures from the get-go. So please make sure you jump off the correct side. Do not jump off the wrong side. Be careful. It pays to take a bit of care right here.
Loden Team C is on slimes.
Please, if you don't know what room
Wait,
you're
wait.
in,
So
please double check
Loden subbed for us, so that's fair for Loden. Loden is on Team C, yes. Later on, when we switch to the VCs, I will help to double check, especially for people who have subbed, which room you are supposed to be in. It's okay. Usually we expect everyone to check the sheet, but for people who have come in as a last-minute replacement, it's understandable that in your rush to join us, you may not have checked the sheet properly, so we will lend a hand in that sense.
Oke. Mari kita. Tuh kan udah mulai
Hey,
kebelet.
so we have Akon, Berry, me, and Light Knight up here still waiting.
Oh no.
Aru, you're on the wrong golem.
Okay, so since this is the very first time we're going in, you see below us there are two VCs, west and east, for slimes and golems. Please move yourself into the corresponding VC. No one should be left in this VC. Just for the brief guidance. In the second round, we'll probably just stay up here. So see you inside there.
Okay.
Okay, let's move over, guys. Hello, this is Shark speaking. Hello. Welcome. No,
Hello.
no. Barry, go back to Slimes, please. Please go over to Slimes. We don't need Uas here. Okay. After she really leaves. Okay, welcome to Golem side. I will just give a very brief introductory explanation on golems for those who are new. Okay, this is assuming that everyone here has done trash before, but you are either here to learn or want to see a different side of golems. So I'll give a very brief explanation. Now, first and foremost, the assigned tanks, just check your assignments on the spreadsheet. Okay, but to just explain, I'm on blue golem. Sahira, he's on white golem. Aru, you are on red golem, and Dix, you are on green golem. So ideally, at the very start, right, you stand on the golem of your color. Okay, the color you're supposed to take. White and blue are blue colored golems. Green and red will be green colored golems at the start. Okay, now for golems, right, the goal of golems is to kill. Okay, if you all look into the rooms behind us here, you can see that there are 4 rooms with a colored pad in the center. We just need to kill the correct color golem on the pad so that it dies on the colored pad. So blue golem dies on blue pad, red golem dies on red pad, green golem dies on green pad, white golem dies on white pad. The same thing applies for both golems and slimes. There'll be traps in the hallway. 1 trap in the hallway right in the center.
Good afternoon to you, Ita.
So, okay, so
I don't know if I will drink much today. I'm trying to hold myself not to go
Yeah,
to
just try to
toilet
avoid
for
going
the
for
next
breaks,
2
yeah.
hours because
understand.
this.
Okay, sorry, let me just finish up with
Oh,
the brief
sorry.
thing
I'm
first.
still streaming. I forget to mute.
No worries. Okay, okay, so blue and white golem, red and green golem. Once
Lupa
we
aku
open the
mute
doors
coba.
for the golem side, the golems will get up. The tanks, all you need to do. Okay, now for the golem side, tanks and healers have high responsibility. DPS has relatively low responsibility. DPS, I'll explain what you need to do later. But for the tanks, right, once you open the doors, the golems will get up. Tanks will pull their colored golems into the rooms. Being careful to check for the traps first. Okay, so whoever is in charge of perception always goes in first. Scan
Lagi
the
berusaha
rooms
supaya tidak ke toilet.
for the traps. Okay, there'll be 1 right in the center of the hallway, 1 in 2 random rooms.
Oh,
Okay,
lupa
so
mute
wait
kan.
for the
Orang lagi
perception people to
ngejelasin
go in to
di
scan for the
itu.
traps first. Now, once the room has been scanned for traps, the tanks will pull in the colored golems into your assigned rooms. Okay, one more time. I'm blue. Sahira is white. Dix is green, and Arukido is red. Okay, you will drag your colored golem into the room and hold it on the pad. Okay, for blue, green, and white, you will just hold the golem on the pad itself. For red, I will explain a little bit more on what red needs to do. Okay, now, for healers, you just need to follow your tank and keep your tank alive. For DPS, you will just kill the golems in this specific order. Blue golem first, then green,
Blue,
then red,
green, red,
and then white.
Blue,
Okay,
green,
so
red,
one more
white.
time. For DPS, it's blue, then green, red, and then white. Now, there's no set in stone order, but this is the optimal order that we have come across on. So we will always do it in blue, green, red, and then white order. Okay, but they can be swapped around in a pinch. If things get messy, someone dies, the golem is not the correct color, we can switch them around. Okay, so but we will try to kill them in this specific order. Okay, now for the golems themselves, blue golems. Okay, now the individual golem mechanics. Blue golems will cast a heavy hitting tank buster on the main tank. Okay, the player of the highest enmity, which is usually the tank tanking the blue golems. Now, note that the blue and white golem will start as blue. Okay, so the white golem also has to handle the blue golem mechanics. Okay, so just keep this in mind. Now, the blue golem will cast an AoE around the main tank, which hits very hard. Normally, for the tanks, right, either you heavily mitigate through it, or pop your tank inbound. Okay, either one is fine. Just make sure you survive the hit, and then there'll be a very heavy bleed placed on you. Healers, try to Asuna the tank ASAP. Okay, Asuna the tank once they get hit by the AoE tank buster. Okay, just cast Asuna, make sure the bleed comes off, and then top them up to full health if necessary. Okay, that's it for blue. Okay, now, green golems. Green golems must never be let to stay near any other golem. If they are near any other golem, they will tether to the other golem, and after a short while, they will absorb the golem. Once they absorb that other golem, they grow bigger, they get a damage up buff, they become impossible to handle. So that must never happen. Always keep the green golems isolated from other golems. Okay, except at the very start when we are pulling them into the rooms, quickly just drag them into the assigned rooms, or just stay at the entry to your room. Okay, but green golem, just be very careful. There will be ruin golems or trash golems spawning in the hallway. Make sure none of these trash golems go to the go near your green golems. Okay, now, green golem and blue golem. Okay, no, sorry. All the colored golems will occasionally cast metamorphosis, which can be interrupted with a silence effect. Okay, silence effect, not a stun effect. Silence effect. Tanks will usually let the golem cast metamorphosis unless it is the correct color. So if blue and green golems, tanks, you will always interrupt the metamorphosis because you already have the correct color golem. The red and white golem tanks will allow their golems to cast metamorphosis once, and then they will be the correct color. Subsequently, you need to keep on interrupting them to make sure they don't change to any other color. So the white golem, once you have white, the white golem tank, once it's white, you will always interrupt the metamorphosis. Same for the red golem tank, except for the red golem, it's a bit special. Okay, now, red golem mechanics. The red golem, okay, now, it will start as it will start as green. And once it casts metamorphosis, it will change to red. Now, the moment it casts metamorphosis, okay, red golem tank, Aru, okay, you need to pay attention because the red golem is particularly nasty. Once it changes to red, it will, number one, it will tether to the first player that attacks it. So you must be the first player that attacks it. Okay, all the other DPS and healers especially do not hit the red golem if it is not tethered. Okay, if it's not tethered, do not hit the red golem. Okay, the red golem will automatically tether to the first player that attacks it. So, Aru, you need to attack it immediately once it metamorphosizes. Number two, you must not be in melee range to the red golem at all times while it is being kited. Okay, so what happens is that the tank will need to tag the golem will tether to the tank, and you will start to run in circles around the room. just run in a big circle around the room. The golem is slow enough that it will not actually reach you if you just run at normal speed. You don't even need to sprint, just run in a normal speed around the room in a circle. And just keep kiting it. That's all you need to do. Okay, you just kite it until the DPS killed the blue and green golem and comes to join you in your room. Then they'll start to burn the red golem down. Once the red golem is down to like about 10% or 15% or so, the red golem tank will need to pull the red golem onto the pad and hold it there. Now, this also means that the red golem tank has to stop moving and take hits. The red golem punches really, really hard. So, pop your tank ulti. Okay, home gang, living dead,
Cuma belum tahu
super polite,
mau stream apa
whatever
yang
it is.
pertama
Just
kali
pop it,
di Twitch
take
gitu
a few hits, 1 or 2 hits. It should die within that duration. We will resolve. Okay, that will resolve the mechanic for red golem. Okay, now the other thing to mention is because the red golem tank cannot afford to go near the red golem, one DPS, okay, one range DPS will be assigned to the red golem tank's room. If Aru, your party has a range DPS, kindly let us know. Okay, but if don't have, then can one range DPS? Okay, I think your party has Yukino, right? Is Yukino here? Okay, yes, thank you. So Yukino, you will follow Aru, follow your tank, and help to interrupt the red golem when it's casting Metamorphosis. So Aru will never need to go near the red golem. Okay, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that Aru, leave the interruption job to Yukino. Do not go near the golem. Okay, why I tell you this? Because let's say you are 50-50, you are hesitating to see whether you should interrupt or the range DPS will interrupt. So you go near the golem in an attempt to interrupt it, and then the range DPS interrupts it. Immediately the golem will see that you are now standing next to it and smack you really, really hard. You will die. So it's either you do it or the range DPS do it. Don't be on the fence about it. Okay? If you trust your range DPS, then your range DPS will have this one job. So Yukino, you have one job. Just do that one job. Everything will be fine. Okay, if the red tank dies, right, we will know who to look for. Okay, it's obviously Barry. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so that's for the red golem. Okay, now the white golem mechanic is relatively straightforward. When its health drops to 30% or less, it will start to channel a skill called Compaction. If allowed to cast Compaction, it will restore its health to full, and it will keep doing this over and over again. So what we need to do is for white golem, all the DPS needs to hold your burst until it starts casting Compaction, and then unload your burst onto the white golem.
Rate-nya ini.
Just wait for it to cast Compaction, then unload everything to kill it before Compaction goes off. It's a relatively slow casting spell. Should be no problem. Okay, with everyone with all the 10,
cuma ya nanti dulu.
10 honor, 10 valor, I shouldn't be a problem lah.
Mau startingnya pakai apa dulu gitu kan? Gak bisa tiba-tiba wow.
For the white golem, for all the colored golems, not just the white golem, anytime any other colored golem is killed on the pad, the other golems will gain a DPS up buff. So the white golem, being the last golem alive, will gain 3 stacks of DPS up buff. The white tank needs to start to pop mitigation nearing the end. Healers need to be extra careful to keep healing the white tank. Okay, the white tank will just be taking extra spicy hits. Just heal and shield through as necessary. Okay, so this is for the colored golems. Okay, now the last thing to, with regards to golems here, is that there will be ruined golems that spawn at the north and at the south as well. Okay, north and south there will be ruined golems. There will be an assigned tank. Okay, I guess that's Leoric, right? So Leoric, you will be pulling the ruined golems. Okay, this one I don't need to explain now. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Can. So Leoric will just be pulling the ruined golems in the hallway and just tanking them. We just need to. He just needs to hold them.
I will not be popping the hallway traps just in case we need to use it to.
Ini rata-rata orang Malaysia, Singapura, Southeast Asia, English, jadi okay.
Understood. Okay, Ken, no problem. Just look out for the traps, guys.
Kayak ada logat-logat
shouldn't need to be said, but
orientalnya gitu, iya.
Okay lah, that's pretty much it. Any questions? Okay, anyone not clear on what you need to do, or if there's anything you're unsure about? Okay, if not, then we will do a ready check. And we will let Slime Side know that we are ready. Okay, for perception people, okay, who are my perception people? Carbon and Yukino. and Yukimi as well. Okay, y'all actually have an assigned perception order. Yukino and Yukimi,
Nggak
both
biasa
of
aja
you will
berarti
be scanning
Emerson.
the middle trap first, and then northeast and northwest. So Yukino, you are also tagged to the red golem. Very
Ini
nice. You
juga
go scan
salah
the red
satu
golem room as
tantangan
well.
belajar bahasa.
Yukimi, you will be scanning
Orang
the
punya
green
logatnya
golem
masing-masing
room.
dalam ngomong suatu bahasa.
Now for carbon, you will start off with the. Okay, this one needs to update, but you will start off with the blue golem room first. Okay, you will start off with the blue golem room first. Okay, in fact, just to let you know, right, as a sneaky trick, anyone with perception can scan the rooms outside here by, okay, if y'all can see me, right, I'm right here, standing at the outside of the blue room at the
Susah
south.
kalau pure
If you
English,
scan
harus
here,
beneran orang
where I'm
Inggris.
standing, the message prompt will tell you that whether there's a trap nearby or not. If there's a trap nearby, it is in the blue room. Same for the white color room. If you go to the white room just outside the walls and you scan outside here, it will tell you whether a trap is nearby. If a trap is nearby, that means there's a trap in the white room. So whoever's scanning the southern rooms,
Aku selama
in this case carbon 12,
masih
you will be able
jelas,
to know which
masih
room has a trap
understandable,
prior
nggak
to
masalah
entering.
kalau aku.
You can actually do this as well. So you can immediately, okay, if it says that there's no trap in the blue room, you can immediately go to the white room and scan for the white room trap. Okay, so there's a trap in the white room. So you can immediately go to the white
Siang
room and scan for it.
Rusami, halo.
Okay, but you still need to
Apa
go scan
kabar
for
hari
it.
ini,
Just because we
Rusami?
say that it's
Sudah
there
makan?
doesn't mean that we can see it. So make sure you go and scan for it. Okay, I am in party D.
Are we keeping count on slimes versus golems again today?
We always do, but golems always win, right? Golems always win. Guys, just if anything happens,
Keep quiet, don't
just
say
wait.
anything.
Yeah, just wait. Just you know, we'll win it until we cannot, until we can no longer win it. Yes, yes. Shh. Don't say anything. Aha. Okay, we're starting soon. Okay, get ready. Okay, tanks. Turn on your tank sensors. Perception people go in first, and just remember to tag your golems, lah. Tag the correct golems and pull them to the correct rooms.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, healers, remember to follow your tanks as well. Especially blue and the blue golems at the start. They'll be very spicy. Okay, perception go in first. Okay, nice. I see that we found all the traps. Okay, now do note to stay away from the blue tank and the white tank because the AoE tank buster is an AoE. So I will try to move away from people when I eat the tank buster. Thank you. Okay, blue done, go to green. Aru hit the red golem. Hit it. Yes. Okay, then you start running in circles. Nice. Okay, for red golems, try to not put dots on it. Try to not put dots on it because we need to control the burst applied to the red golem. So just do normal DPS actions until we need to kill it. Okay, try not to put too many dots on it. We need to control the damage being applied. Okay, once Aru is ready, you just pop your ulti and pull it onto the pad. Okay, we will understand we need to kill it ASAP. Nice. Let's move over to white. Not to worry about the gauge, we have lots of time to build it for the ruin golems. Yeah, actually for these golems, right, DPS is not really very relevant, so don't waste all your gauges and stuff. Okay, so now that we've cleared all the color golems, we just need to keep killing the ruin golems now. Here, the ruin golems, once all the golems are dead, they keep Yorick alive, number one. Number two is that the ruin golems will start to cast this skill called Demolish, which must be stunned once. Okay, so usually a single white mage will cast one holy to stun all of them. Okay, but as you can see, our DPS is fantastic, so we're just killing them before they even get close to casting it. So just keep doing this. It's fine. And we pretty much good to go already. So it's simple as that. Just so you know, for some really high level strats, Paralyze also works on Ruin Golems, but it's very niche. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Slime's
Nice.
job. Wow, the slime failed. But we cleared.
Never mind.
Okay, all good. Yeah, no one's dead. Okay, come, let's go. Okay, we will rejoin VC1. Rejoin the, sorry, not VC1, the main alliance VC. Oh, we are back.
I'm fine today. Nice.
I guess
Nice,
waiting for
nice,
Althea
nice.
to come back over.
There is so much clutter. Indeed. Indeed. I am sorry for my HUD. Hey, perhaps because I'm a DPS,
Oh, they're here as
I
well.
should make the party list smaller.
Woo!
Nice.
Hey. Oh my god.
Hi guys. Hello.
Hello! I see
Wait,
golems
the
definitely
way-
did not wipe.
The
What do
way
you mean?
Tia was laughing, it means that something definitely happened at Slime side and they barely pulled through.
No, it went so well, it was shocking. That's why I'm so happy. Okay, so, to tone down my happiness so I don't forget things, right now, you should have brought your pure essence in your holster as instructed. Now is the time to use your pure essence. Everyone, please use your pure essence now.
Also, we're popping Pures, okay.
Yes, now we are popping pures from the get-go. So, one
Alright.
pures,
I'm gonna
two.
die.
If you have a Re-Raiser, you should have brought Re-Raisers. Please use your Re-Raiser now. So, ideally, everybody in your party and across this whole
Oh.
alliance should have two things. One Pure Essence, one Re-Raiser active. These are the two things that you want. If you see someone in your
What,
party
siapa
that
tu?
does not have either, you can ask them,
Yeah.
remind them in case they forgot. If they don't have it at all for the Pure
Instrukturnya.
Essence, then you actually have to tell us so that I know if someone has forgotten it. Ideally, no one has.
Discord practice. Dul.
Okay, then, if no one is going to say anything, which is technically a good sign, please start your ready checks. If your party is ready, someone can yell. Okay. Akon, where's your eraser?
Guys, please. I don't need erasers. What are you talking about?
Yes, you do!
I don't need erasers. Okay lah.
Unless you're as confident as Mario going, if I don't die, I don't need erasers. Oh, okay.
I mean that's true lah. If I don't die, I don't need erasers.
Okay. Akon, Sahira is in your party. Can you help me pass
The
a message for them
confidence
to
of a
please use
veteran.
Pure also? Thank you very much. And a eraser. Yeah, okay, I see it. Awesome. Okay, so
Alright,
in
people,
case anyone is
you're
wondering,
gonna see
we
me
don't
fuck
actually
up
need shield
real
or protect now. It's not necessary for us to get through this part. truth be told, Shell Protect only really comes in play from boss 3 onwards. So for boss 1 and boss 2, we don't need to have it. And it takes time to cast on everybody, so typically we don't. However, if someone in your party has chosen to bring Bubble and has used it on everyone, that's very nice of them. It will help with the healing and help with general survivability outside of Doom. So that is just very nice of them. But use it on your own party. Don't expect it to get it alliance-wide if one person brought it. Okay, so we have A, E, F, B, C. A, where is D?
Yeah, that's my party.
Hey.
Okay. I mean,
everything good?
I have to pop erasers and stuff, you know.
Yeah, so troublesome, so hard.
I know, right? What is this excessive use of erasers, please?
Okay, so that means all parties are ready. If you brought food, please use food. Lorik is our main tank for today. He's marked with a triangle. Be very careful of where he's standing. Do not stack with him.
Off. Tank stances off, except for main tank.
Also, Lara is doing callouts again, 3rd time. So good luck, everyone.
Alright, first one's a red one. There you go, that's the red one. The first mechanic will be slashes. This will be 4422. It's slightly offset, just be aware. 1, 2, and crossover. Look away from the orb, run away from the player.
Oh.
Player's going to expand quite a bit. Raid wide. If you've died, make sure to switch on your re-raiser again. Just be aware that yep, there we go. It's phasing, so everyone underneath the hitbox, please. Everyone underneath the hitbox. Please, everyone underneath the hitbox. And then away from the arc, please. The arc is standing at full. This is a shared tank buster. Oh, Derek, what are you doing? Alright, cool.
I move.
That's alright. This is a stillness buster, so stay away from the arc, please. Wait, and then break the chains, and this is hide. Hide behind the barriers. Jump. This will be Ravana dives after this as well. So Ravana dives also has either a knockback or a hide. So just be aware, I'll make the call as early as I can. We're moving from C towards B, and this is going to be knockback. We're going to be knocked back at B. We're going to be knocked back towards B. Knockback towards B. And after this will be raid wide along with a weapon change. Weapon change will be a monk. After this, everyone please stack it. There we go. Everyone on 3, please. Cool. And then after this will be 3 telegraph AoEs. If everyone can stack around 3, that would be great. That way you can bait it all in 3 and then you can keep uptime. This is tiles is safe, so please stand on tiles, everyone. Cool. The next few are going to include Earthshakers as well. So when I call out the place, Earthshakers, please put away from the party. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. This is sand and safe. Earthshakers away from the party, please.
Out of the party, do not greet.
Ow!
Second one, Earthshakers again. Tiles is safe. raid wide. After raid wide, there should be a weapon change. It'll be katanas. Katanas safe spot is intercardinal, so do not stand north, south, east, or west. This is katanas. Go early. Play it safe.
Man, I'm lagging.
This will be Ravana dives along with Mercy Slashes. I'll try to call the Mercy Slashes as early as possible. We're going from 4 towards 3. This is going to be 2, 4, 4, 2. Yep, 2, 4, 4, 2. So stand at 2 and then go across to 4, 4, and 2. Cross over. 4, 4, and then 2. Look away from the orb, run away from the flower. Look away from the orb, run away from the flower.
Too slow.
Oops, I died.
That's alright. I'll let go.
I can take over, please.
I'm back.
That's
Break
alright.
your chains, break your chains.
I'm back.
Alright, cool. Raid wide.
Mario
After this
Racer.
should be another
Halo Raka.
tank buster solo. Go. And then there'll be slashes along with sand and tiles. There you go. So we'll have to either be standing on sand or tiles along with these slashes, so just be aware. There'll also be telegraphs, so I'll try to call as best as possible. So this is 1133. It'll either be
1133,
sand
yes.
or tiles. This is going to be tiles.
Tiles.
1133.
Tiles.
1, 3, 3, and this is going to be sand. Everyone on sand, please.
Another one down.
Is it sand again? Look away from the orb, run away from the flower.
Ow, the... Oof. There's also targeting telegraph. And the PD count.
And then after this trade wide,
rises.
it's going to be a weapon change. This will be Dark Knight stance, so don't stand in the flanks. So north-south is perfectly safe, including inside pit points. For teams that have LB3, now would be a perfect time to pop it. Or healer LB3.
No, do not melee LB3. Do not melee LB3.
Oh god, someone tried to melee LB3. Rip.
Yeah. Sorry, it's healer only for here.
Right, so this will either be hide or knockback along with mercy slashes. This is a hide, and it's going to be right, left of the foe. Right, left of the foe.
Hide first.
Right, left. Oh, right, left. 1, 2, and then cross
Oh
over.
man, what was that? The LB.
Wait for the chains, and then break them now.
I cannot see anything because the LB.
This is raid wide.
Timo, masih di situ nggak? LB itu efeknya bisa dikurangin nggak sih?
Alright, this is going to be everyone on sand, and we're gonna hide as well.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, easy.
Hey.
Don't commit.
Ah,
that was a late call on my part.
The last time we did that, we went, okay, so we do have 3 dead. Actually, yeah, I wonder if I'd be better off waiting for LB3 until 5% instead. 12% still have quite a few mechanics.
Maybe that's fair enough, probably.
Maybe. Anyway, we do have 3 people dead. Okay. No, sorry, 2 people dead. Okay, so healers in your party, I hope you brought Arise, and if you can, please use them. So there's 2 people, and okay, 1 person is up. Awesome. We just have 1 person left, and we can go ahead.
Just to be clear, right? here in DRS, right, the only LB that we should be using is healer
Hello,
LB3.
Fry Bread.
Whenever Lara
And
says
tank
use
LB3.
LB,
And tank LB3.
yeah, it's only healer or tank LB3. DPS LB generally is a DPS loss, so don't use DPS LB. You personally can do more DPS than similar amounts or
So who's gonna 1 versus 1?
more DPS than the LB3 lah. So just do normal DPS.
Oh, I see you keep going ahead already. Okay. Yuki, do you need a dancer to give you any buffs or your Astro for any buffs, or you just good to go? Because you should have an Astro in your party. They can give you buff right now. If you want them, just let them know in your party chat. If you want / need anything. Everyone else who is not involved in helping the 1v1, please move ahead to the front. So, I don't know. I think a lot of you may have not cleared boss 1. So if you have, good job, we've cleared it. Welcome to Dahu. So Dahu is the first trash mob that you see outside of Slimes and Golems. So I guess it's the second trash mob. English. Okay, so waymarks. Do we have waymarks? If not, I'm going to place it manually on the floor.
Where's
Oh,
Barry?
I don't have waymarks. Whoops.
Barry would have it. Thanks,
Yeah, Barry. Oh,
Hey.
actually, sorry, I pressed it by accident. Barry, put it back, please. That was my fault.
Barry, I guess no one wants your Waymarks.
No.
No.
I moved it by accident. I'm so sorry.
Your Popoto Waymarks, please.
Okay,
We don't
okay.
want Popoto Waymarks.
No. Okay, so
Yeah, do you want to explain or do you want me to just pull?
Huh? No need explain,
okay,
huh?
1v1 has started. So okay, the only explanation I'm going to give is that for 1, 2, 3, 4 you see on the floor, at some point in the fight, which will happen about twice, you will get markers on your head. Sorry, you may get a marker on your head that denotes the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you get the marker on your head, you have to go to the corresponding waymarks. Do not greet. The moment the number comes up on your head, head for the waymark spot. It will go off in the order of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what Dahu does is that it will spit fire at you, and it will kill the lion ad that is at the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, creating safe spots for us to go to. If you fail your numbers, you remove one safe spot for us to go to. The first time we see these markers on our heads to create the safe spots, it's not so bad if one person fails, truth be told, because we can go to any safe spot. The second time it happens, 2 tanks will be randomly chosen, bestowed upon a flare marker. Those tanks have to make sure that they go to their own spots by themselves, which is number 4 and number 2, or if you want the sides. What you can do 1 tank on each side, it can be 2 tanks, up to them.
Don't worry,
But-
guys. I will take one of them. I will take one of them for you guys. Don't
Akon
worry.
has almost always gotten a marker. I've almost never seen him get a marker. So likely today it'll be Akon and Barry, but that's a joke. If you do have it, please do it correctly and go to the site. Akon, do you have the inbound?
No need lah. But if it's just you, if it's just 1 tank, then you don't need to inbound. But if you have 2 tanks at the same side, then you both obviously need to inbound.
Yeah, so if the tanks double up for whatever reason, just be careful, inbound, move as you need to. In the event that 1 or 3, let's say, one of it is not safe, then the DPSs and the healers have to all go to the same spot and the other tanks. Oh, they're already done, okay. And that's it for the Dahu explanations. Everything else is move on the spot. Yuki is very fast, holy shit.
Wow.
Okay. We don't need to do a ready check. Leah, just do a verbal countdown, let's go.
You can do a normal countdown because he finished it already. Yeah, he finished it.
Ah,
so you can
that's
do a normal
true.
countdown.
Wait,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
main
Lurk
tanking?
remains-
Wait, who's main tanking?
Lurk.
Alright,
There's no marker on his head because of the potential markers.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
know that Lurk is at the front by himself.
Yeah.
So, powders will appear in this fight. You might not want to stack together under the boss like that because powders are coming out right now. Please don't get killed by the powders, it's the saddest way to die.
Try not to die.
He's going to
Dahu lah.
dash now. He's diving, move in advance, do not get hit by the dash.
He's coming
He
back.
might
coming back.
die. Ah, twice, okay.
He always comes back twice. He always does it twice the
That's
first
not fun,
time.
right? Sprint if you have
Oh
to.
no. That's how you guys are so
Nope.
far away.
I got one.
Where your lost impetus? Where's your impetus? Bring
don't tempt
impetus
me.
bring impetus for Dahu.
Alright, flare markers will be coming up. Oh, sorry, not flare markers. Numbers will be coming up. So be aware. Whoever is 1, you have to go early. we go.
Okay, now is when you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to your spots. Hassan,
Yeah, Hassan, just pick one.
you can
Hassan,
make
just
it.
pick one. Yeah.
It's okay. Yep.
Yeah, easy.
Yep. You can sprint still. There's going to be very fast side swipes happening now. Move over immediately.
This is gonna be a knockback. Make sure you knock back into the safe spot.
Okay, you're taking a lot of damage now because the lines are going to tether onto him. Your healers, please take note. Healers from other parties, you can also assist with the healing. Everyone else burst down the ads.
I'm lagging. Did I survive? It's animation lag though.
There are gonna be puddles. There's also gonna be a side swipe. Just be aware.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
You have to move quickly for the second one.
And then after this will be numbers. Here we go. Numbers, please go early.
Number sprint and run, sprint and run. One. Oh no. I see one running.
One. Yeah, one is fine. Yeah, one is fine.
One.
So tanks. Oh yeah, actually. Okay. How come did you get?
I already pre-positioned.
Nice.
Oh dear. I think a black mage went to the wrong.
Ooh, my mage is dead.
It's okay.
Is it unfortunate?
Healers, if you can. wait up.
Yeah. Save your gauge at this point. If you can. I know it's been late for call. Oh, Hoshi, no.
Did they
Oh
just
my god,
die?
you're so lucky. They freaking died twice.
Okay, so that who people will tell you is easy, and in general it is an easier fight, but it moves quite fast. So I understand this is some of the first time you're seeing this. It's okay. Healers, please stay behind to help rise people. Yeah, rise people if you can. We have, I think, 3 dead. Oh, okay. So one's up.
Never mind. Oh, you're doing this so fast.
But were you trying? What are you gonna do, Akon? You wanna sack?
Yeah, I got free sacrifice just use only. Sacrifice is very cheap, by the way.
It's
I
cheap, but
know,
it's
right?
heavy.
I like 200 already.
It's cheap but heavy. It's cheap but heavy.
Yeah, but like this boss, this is like boss 1. I'm not prepared for. I'm not preparing for like boss 4.
This is true.
Yeah, if you thought about that.
True. Okay, so there's actually no traps here. You can run a long sprint and run however you want, and you can't die. It's practically impossible.
Nah, the traps are the same positions as the DRN traps. So if you're like us, right? Who spam DRN for the relic, you will know where all the traps are already.
Or
Yeah,
if you
exactly
do
the
meme
same.
runs with us and then you just die to every trap possible. I went the wrong way. Don't follow me.
What do you
Uh,
mean? Everyone follow her.
No, I almost walked into the wrong room. This is why I don't tank. Okay, Yuki is asking if anyone has Banner of Honored Sacrifice and Lost Font of Power. So they can mimic off of you because they were 1v1. If you do have it, please reply them and shout. Oh, Yumi has it. So does Poker Slacker. Y'all bring DPS actions, I'm so happy. Anyway, Yuki, just go as you need to. Okay, welcome to
Yumi.
Boss 2.
Yumi was responding to me, not Yuki. But Yumi is the other Ren melee.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I see. Okay, focus level. Okay. So Yuki has solved that. So welcome to Boss 2. I believe for some of you this is the first time you are seeing the fight. Welcome. Okay, so before Lia starts explaining the mechanics of the fight, just to quickly go through the quote-unquote responsibilities part. For the 2 main tanks for this fight will be Team A and Team D tank. It is Eileen taking the west adds, and Archon taking the east side adds. This will be after the 4 kids. You see 4 kids now, but once the 4 kids die, when they all hit 80%
Four
HP, there will
kids.
only be 2 of the field at a time. Then you will take west and east respectively. Then after that, for the Aura Spears, for Zealous is taking the first Aura Spear on the north. Second North Aura Spear is Liara. For the south side, first Aura Spear is Arukendo, and the second Aura Spear is Leoric. So, for the Aura Spears, just take note, all tanks who are taking it, you have to grab aggro, and when you see the Aura Spear casting its thing, you basically have to invuln against it so you don't die. So, I don't think I put any Dark Knights up today, but if you notice any of your Dark Knights gets living dead at any point during this fight, let's say a tank died, they took over a tank buster, they used living dead, they are 1 HP. It's quite hard to heal through a tank who has 10 Valor stacks and has a pure essence. The best way is for a white mage to benediction. So if you see that happening, use your benediction. Any other white mage, if you see someone with low HP and you think you can help, then you can also use your benediction on them. Sorry.
Or you know, the Dark Knight, right? Just bring like elixirs. Save yourself, don't count the healers. Yes, 200 IQ strat. Pop an elixir.
This is not.
Okay, sorry, yeah. I said I meant to say fortitude, not valor, my bad. Okay, so that's it for my brief explanation. It'll be up to Lara to help you from this point onwards.
What am I supposed to explain? Okay, so basically,
doesn't matter, just keep them all.
For those that have, I hope you guys brought actually looked at the spreadsheet and know what you guys are bringing. So for my party in Team C, Lily, I hope you brought Spellforge, and Hoshi, I hope you brought Steel Sting. Everyone, if you look at the spreadsheet, everyone has. Hang on, I gotta stop this. Everyone has assigned actions to bring, so it's actually really important to bring Spellforge and Steel Sting specifically for this boss, because at some point you're gonna have to apply Steel Sting and Spellforge. Okay, apparently
Okay,
I'm not gonna have Spellforge, so I might be just really trash as fuck.
So to interrupt here, just to quickly explain, we have assigned each healer Steel Sting and Spellforge. It's because of a mechanic that requires you to cast it on your party members that need it. So let's say you were asked to bring Spellforge. Later on, if the bosses become immune against physical damage, then you have to cast Spellforge on your physical DPSs to allow them to do quote-unquote magical damage instead. So it's okay. First, I think let's get a gauge of who may have forgotten it now. So we know that Lily has forgotten Spellforge. All other healers, what have you brought the things that you were supposed to bring? So if it makes it easier for me to go through the list very quickly, in my party, Ian Maru is supposed to be bringing Spellforge. I can see he has it on now. I have Steel Sting. For Team B, Agira is bringing Spellforge, and they said so already. Raiha is supposed to be bringing Steel Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Team C, Lily, we know. Hoshi, supposed to bring Steel Sting. Team D, Lamilla is supposed to be bringing Spellforge. Mirabelle is supposed to be bringing Steel Sting. Okay, so Team E, Winterkill is supposed to be bringing Spellforge. Elros is supposed to be bringing Steel Sting. Team F, Huiyan is bringing Steel Sting, and Lenny already said they're bringing Spellforge. So this is what you were supposed to bring. Did anyone not bring your things? Actually, say if you didn't bring it, so we can try and help adjust for this.
No, dude, you're gonna have to mark so many members if you do that.
So technically, this is a legitimate strat, which is in the event that your party members need Spellforge, but only one person has forgotten to bring it, mark everyone in your party that is a physical DPS, so that other healers can assist. So, take for example, Winterkill brought Spellforge. I will actually request that all healers later on who have Spellforge, when we need to give Spellforge out and Lia calls it, you assist and give the marked people Spellforge. So you have to mark, like what Ethan is saying, either physical DPSs or hybrid classes. hybrid classes will include Paladin,
Red Mage, Bard, Dark Knight.
Ninja.
These 5.
So these 5 have to be given one of both. So okay, I see that Lily is marking some people. I take it the number. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the 1v1. Okay, nice. Okay, so one.
The 1v1 doesn't need it. Don't give it to him, otherwise he's gonna pull more aggro.
No, he's not gonna do any damage at all if you don't give it to him. Don't troll Lyric. Oh my god. Okay. Ah, terrible. Please do not listen to him. 1v1 still needs to hit it to do damage, okay? Okay, so hybrid classes need to be buffed by Spellforge and Steel Sting on callout. So they have to be buffed by okay, take for example, if you are a Paladin, Paladins have to be given both Spellforge and Steel Sting. Yes, they be given both. So if you are a Red Mage, same. Red Mage must be given both Spellforge and Steel Sting. So what we do is that when the countdown starts, we will ask healers to buff everybody in the party with 1 buff. So for the initial buff them based off their base class. So Paladin will initially receive Spellforge. If you are a Red Mage, you will initially receive Steel Sting. Based off callouts later on, the healer has to apply onto those people Spellforge or Steel Sting as necessary for the hybrid classes too. Does this make sense?
I'm gonna assume everyone understands what that means. But basically, yeah, when I call it, you have to sort of pay attention to what's happening.
Yep. Okay. Wait. Agira,
This only happens.
Okay. Let me try to do a quick re-explanation for Agira. So basically, if you are a melee class or you are a tank, you receive Spellforge. If you are a healer or you are a caster, you receive Steel Sting. Do this. We have to cast this within the first 30 seconds of the countdown. So your countdown starts, we start to apply this onto people. So when the fight has begun, and let's say the call goes out for us to remove Spellforge or remove Steel Sting, it means that you have to refresh the other one. So if you remove Spellforge, Steel Sting should be reapplied onto the people who have already been given it, which is your casters and your healers.
No.
But you also have to give it to your hybrid classes,
So
which will
you have to get
include your Paladin, your Ninja, for example. So if it's the opposite and we say remove Steel Sting, reapply Spellforge, Spellforge has to be given to... Did I repeat myself?
I think so.
Okay, can I? Okay, maybe let me just try to simplify this. If you
I'm
don't
gonna
mind,
do a better job.
I'll just try to explain it, the gist of it, lah. So you all will try to understand what's actually happening, so that you will sort of click once you know what's happening. Okay, so generally speaking, the only the first pair of bosses. Okay, so the first pair of bosses will cast this buff, where there will be a tether between the two bosses, and the tether color determines what damage type they become immune to. So they will become immune to either physical damage or magical damage. If it's a purple tether, they'll become immune to magical damage. If it's a yellow tether, they'll become immune to physical damage. Now, because of this ability, this mechanic, everyone must do the opposite damage type. So for this example, let's say they are doing, they become immune to magic damage. So all the physical DPS, right, don't need to do anything. They already are doing physical damage. But all the casters, okay, so the healers and the casters, okay, Black Mage, Summoner, Red Mage, need to be doing physical damage as well. So in other words, they need to have the Lost Steel Sting applied to them. Okay, understand? So you all understand the concept here. So if the boss become immune to magical damage, everyone must be doing physical damage. If the boss become immune to physical damage, everyone must be doing magical damage. Okay, so you all understand the first step. We need to have all be doing the same damage type. Okay, now what we do to, okay, because it's very slow to be casting Steel Sting or Spellforge on 8 separate individual players in your party. What we do is we pre-cast it by giving everyone the opposite damage type. So let's say I'm a paladin. Okay, no, let's say I'm a monk. I do physical damage only. The boss becomes immune to. Okay, so to prepare for this, right, the healers will cast Lost Spellforge on me so that I'm doing magical damage. So I'm doing the opposite damage that I normally do. Okay, now in the fight, the bosses become immune to magical damage. I am doing magical damage right now because of my buff. So all I need to do is remove the buff from my buff bar by right-clicking it off, and then I will do physical damage again, my default damage type.
Okay.
Problem solved. If I'm a caster, okay, let's say I'm a summoner, I will have Lost Steel Sting already applied to me. I'm already doing physical damage. Problem solved. Okay, so this is how we handle the mechanic. It works both ways. So if the bosses become immune to physical damage, all the players with the Steel Sting on you will click it off. Just remove it. Then you will do your default magic type, which should revert back to magical damage. Okay, you will have a Steel Sting applied to you if you are a caster. You will have Spellforge applied to you if you are a physical DPS class. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's pretty much the mechanic. Okay, for actual practical purposes, what will happen is that the healers will put the Steel Sting or Spellforge of the opposite damage type that you normally do. So the healers, you all need to know what you need to cast on each player. The healer with Spellforge needs to cast it on all the physical DPS. The healer with Steel Sting needs to cast it on all the magical casters. Okay, they cast it on themselves as well as the casters, so that each player is doing the opposite damage type that they will normally do. Okay, and then once you hear Liara call out, click off Steel Sting, click off Spellforge. You just click it off if you have it. Okay, he will say click off Spellforge or click off purple. Okay, click off Steel Sting or click off yellow. And then if you have the buff, you click it off. If you don't have the buff, you don't need to do anything. It means you just continue DPSing. And that's pretty much the mechanic.
Okay. On top of that, we've all done DRN. So there'll be big bumps and small bumps that pop up during this phase. If you have a tether, and the only way you'll know if you have a tether, it's because it's a personal mechanic. So you have to double check whether or not you have a tether. If you have a tether, and there are no tethers to the other bombs, right? That means you need to stand in small. However, if you have a tether, and the bombs also have a tether, then you need to make sure that you stand on a big bomb. So to simplify it, it's basically, if both you and the bomb has a tether, you need to stand with a big bomb. But if you have no tether, you stand with a big bomb. The only time you stand with a small bomb is when you have no tether and the bombs are tethered, or if you have a tether and the small bombs, then the bombs aren't tethered. That's where you stand. There's a rubric for it somewhere. I think it might be in DRS, but that's like the shorthand of it. On top of that, there's also going to be Shield and Sword Omen. If you see Shield Omen, at some point the boss is going to cast like this raid wide. The safe spot is going to be in the inside of the hitbox of the boss. So when I call Shield Omen, let's get really, really close to the boss. And then, oh yes, there's also going to be another phase where everyone will either get tethered or not tethered. Now, this phase won't have any bombs. So in the event that you do get a tether, and there are no bombs around, it means you need to go to green. So just remember, like, if you get purple, go to green. It's a green AoE. But if you have no tether, and you see those AoEs, you need to go to purple. So none equals purple, purple equals green. Yeah, that's a really, really shitty rubric, to be honest with you. Anyways, beyond that point, we also have to kill both the knight and warrior, because what's going to happen is all 4 of these guys will jump up at some point. Then only 2 will come back. You need to kill both of them at the same time. So roughly to balance the HP, because you need to kill them both around the same time.
Burhan, I have to go away for a while to clean the
that,
house and take a shower. I'll be back in a bit. Is there something wrong with English? No, your English is fine.
That's the first phase. I guess that's like phase 2.
It's fine.
That's the first
It's
phase
okay.
of that fight. Then the second phase will be the gunner and the soldier. These guys are a little bit different from normal mode. There's going to be, at some point... Oh shit, I am. Let me double back. At some point, once all 4 bosses jump up, the knight and the warrior are going to come back in. The warrior, you want to tank it around B, and the knight, you want to tank it around the middle. So for that, Team A, Aline, you're the west main tank, so you're standing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I
yes.
guess you're standing in the middle. So when you tank this,
It's
you're gonna
okay,
tank
Aline.
Queen's Knight. put a marker on this bad boy. Yeah, so you want to tank this guy, but like you want to tank him in the middle, and then the follow-up for that is going to be the soldier, and you want to tank him here. So that's for you, Aline. And then for Archon, well, you already know what to do. And then beyond that point, there's also going to be a turret that you have to worry about. When the turret comes out, the main tanks are supposed to pick up the aggro and then invuln through their hit. And on top of that, there's also going to be I don't really know how to describe the ice mechanic. You guys know what the ice mechanic is? Like, basically, like if you see ice on the screen, fire ice. Like if you see ice, make sure you keep moving. But if you see fire, don't move. It's like pyroclastic.
The same as the CLL that was in CLL. It's the same mechanic.
Yeah,
Fire you stop moving, ice you keep moving. It's the same mechanic.
And there's no motion or stillness mechanics here. Well, I guess that is what fire and ice is. I take it back. Yeah. On top of that, there's also going to be several frogs. Two of these frogs, well, there's going to be 2 balls of fire and 2 great balls of fire and 2 balls of fire. They actually convert into frogs. You want to keep an eye out on 2 of the small balls of fire because they have a smaller AoE compared to the great balls of fire, which is a large AoE. And then the safe side, the safe point will either be one of these markers. It will either be any of these markers here. So when we call it, just make sure you go to that spot. When that happens, there's also going to be a turnaround mechanic. If you guys don't know what the turnaround mechanic is, and you've done the Evilist raids, you know how there's like, if you've done Dalriada as well, like if say like I have my left side is safe, which means I have to point my left side towards the turret, which is going to be standing in the middle. Sorry, the gunner, which is going to be standing in the middle. And there's also going to be turrets on the side. So the way we handle this is you want to turn your safe side towards the gunner, and the gunner is generally tanked in the middle. But in the event that it's not tanked in the middle, you just have to be aware that it's not there, right? And face it towards the gunner. Once you get hit, you want to rotate your body towards one of the turrets here. Now these turrets here are alternating on the sides, right? So you'll either be down this way, like a beeline straight down this way, right? Or alternatively, the other side will be beelining it facing this way. So you just need to know which side you're facing. Beyond that point, there's not really much. I think Althea has already explained how Reflect and Aura Spears work. But if people don't understand what Reflect works, please find out.
I explained the Aura Spears and who's taking the ads, but I did not explain Reflect. So healers, you were not only assigned Spellforge and Steel Sting, but some of you were assigned Reflect duty for today. So
Please tell me you guys have Reflect.
okay. So to remind who was doing Reflect across the board, for Team A is Ian Maru and my party. So before I continue, do not use Reflect now. Right now you have Steel Sting or Spellforge on, almost all of you, because you have brought it. Later on, after the second phase of the 2 ads, and the third phase is over, and the 4th phase, which is when the Reflect mechanic comes out, you can replace Spellforge or Steel Sting with Reflect. You don't have to use it now. If you have Lost Curtain, you can choose to use Lost Curtain instead of Reflect.
Light curtain.
Light curtain, help me. Light curtain, not Lost Curtain. Light curtain. Okay, so for who is bringing Reflect, Party A, it is Ian Maru. For Party B, it's Agira. For Party C, it is Lily. Party D, it is Lamia. Party E, it is Winterkill. Party F,
ini
it
kita
is
lagi
Lily.
practice Delubrum
Barry
Savage.
is currently putting up a macro
Jadi
for where
ngedengerin
to stand
penjelasannya
in
dari
case
senior-senior
you
yang
do
udah
not
clear.
know. You can also refer to the Google Sheet to see where you are supposed to stand for Reflect positions. Did any healer not bring Reflect or Light Curtain?
Ini lagi serius.
Because if you
Please
didn't,
found out.
yeah, tell us so that we can try and adjust for you to make sure that all of the orbs are covered instead. It is okay if you forgot. I understand it's the first time you've seen the second boss. We will remind you after this to bring it in for the second round and try to not remember after this. Yeah, Maru, okay, it's confirmed that he has his. I know just now Lamia and Lenny said that they brought Reflect. So Lily, did you also bring reflect this time round? Agira and Winter Kill. Winter Kill has it. Okay. Lily, okay, brought reflect. Good. Agira, do you bring reflect?
Belum pernah sama sekali Savage. Savage Delubrum ya? Atau
Yes, reflect. Is that a yes to reflect or just reflect?
Savage
I think they
keseluruhan.
meant they brought reflect
Correct?
and not like
Atau
curtain.
Savage keseluruhan belum.
Okay, can reflect or light curtain works. It's up to you to do to deal with the mechanic in the way you want to, as long as you can reflect it properly. Okay, so for reflect, please take note. You have to use reflect before you step inside the area. You can't use it at the last minute because of latency. It takes a moment or two to register. So use reflect early. If you brought reflect the skill, you can just spam it in advance before the pools on the floor appear. So the moment the third phase ends and the two bosses die, healers, you should immediately go to your reflect positions. Again, if you're not sure where to stand, you can see. Okay, so usually you follow in the order of D1 and D2, but in the event that maybe you panic, you want D2, it doesn't matter which order you do it in. It's more important that you do it one after the other. So how it works is that, let's say you are standing on A1 right now. It's about to come out, you cast reflect. So the orb will appear, make sure reflect is on, the orb will explode, and then the orb, well, I say explode, more like the orb will cast a skill.
Oh,
you reflect it back
semua
into the
Savage
orb.
belum pernah.
The moment you see the reflect goes off, you
aku juga
immediately
jarang
move
sih.
down or up into the position of the second one. So A1, the moment
Jarang Savage.
you hear the sound, it goes off, you
hampir nggak
immediately
pernah
go to
malah.
A2. It can happen a bit quickly because it's kind of back to back. It's like it cast, reflect. So you don't need to sprint. You have enough time to move down. Just move down. Remember to refresh reflect in between both of them and make sure you have it up. So in case it's your first time using reflect, just not use it early. Make sure it's on. Also, do not click on a party member. You can give reflect to other people. So if you have reflect duty and you're clicking on your tank and you cast reflect, your tank's gonna get reflect, not you. So don't click on someone else. Just don't click on yourself or no one else.
Okay.
In that same phase, this is reflect done. Any questions about reflect before I move on to the next thing?
It's a lot of information. I know.
Okay. Yeah, Maru was asking to wait. Okay.
Trying to digest.
Sorry, I.
It's a lot of information.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a couple phases that happens with different things in each time. Understandably, this might be a bit more difficult. So yes, you're correct. One healer will kill two orbs. So if you see in Barry's macro, there is A1, A2, and so on and so forth. So Ian, you're on party A with me, so you are in charge of A1 and A2. So you see where the 1 marker is, that's roughly, okay, sorry, wrong. You see where the A marker is? The orb is going to be right next to the A marker. Lia is going to stand there. Like where Lia is right now, you can see the guy jumping over there. That is precisely where A1 is right now. So for you, all you do is follow the curve of the arena. A1 to A2 goes straight down.
A2's here.
So
Somewhere
it's the same. It's the same for C1, C2. It's on the corner where the A marker is on the other side. On the south side, it's the same. You see where C is now. F1 is going to be over here, around this area here, and then D1 will be around this area here. It will appear you will have time to walk into it. If you are slightly off position, it's okay. Then for the healers on the inside, E1, you see where C is right now. So E1 will be right in front of it. This is the first one, and then you will move this way, that direction. And if you are B1, then B1, it is scary walking between them. Okay, so B1, you will be standing south of where this A is, and then you will instead be moving this way. So the second one should appear somewhere here where the boss is now. I did not click because it's very scary, but yes. Okay, so in the event you have died as a healer, no, do not repair reflect now. Prepare reflect later on. We will call out to remind it. Do not repair it now. Now it is Spellforge or Steel Stain. If your healer dies, it is your co-healer's duty to take over reflect. And since this is a boss 2 practice, some healers might die. So options is you can try and arise a healer desperately until they come up, or the co-healer just take over. So whichever party you are in, please make sure you know where your party is supposed to be doing reflect in case you have to take over. Be very certain of it. Do your best to try and step in if the healer dies. Okay. So, last thing is that at the very, very last phase, when the healers are doing reflect and everyone else is DPSing, the aura spheres will appear on A and C. That is when the tanks have to get aggroed on the aura spheres based off whether you have been given to A or C. You have to grab aggro, and then when the aura spheres are casting their attack, I honestly forget the name, that is when you have to use your inval to not die, and it will happen twice in a row.
Actually, I can help you if you have any questions
will
later.
be at the four corners
Oh, nice.
of
You're
four
on the
intercardinals of the
Delubrum
arena.
Savage Discord as
They
well?
will be casting counter
Right.
on themselves, which will hide two of the sides of the boss. It's either the sides or front and back. Please be careful when you are DPSing. Do not DPS and hit the side where counter is on, because the damage will reflect onto you, and you can die.
So it'll reflect onto
It's
you,
a
you'll get a
parry
stun,
mechanic.
you'll get a DPS down, you'll get a vuln, and you also might get doom. So yeah,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, so be careful. If you try not to AOE or anything, be more careful.
That
of
would
that
be
part,
nice,
yeah.
Furai.
If you
gonna
really,
ask
really
later
want to, as
about-
the 4 kids spawn and you are a caster with LB, you can try to cast LB in the center of the room and hit all 4 kids at one time.
Ooh,
It's an option.
nice.
I've
Have
seen
cleared
casters do
before
it.
that
The
not
timing's a
bad.
bit tight though, so be careful if
Must
you
be
want to
pretty
experiment
hard
with
compared
that.
to now.
And like what Eden has
since
said,
We now have
there
like
is
a
death
Valor
hole that will
buff,
appear where people have been doing Congo
and then
lines just
we
now
have
around this area. There will be a death
many
hole here.
kinds of a new
In the
lost
event
section.
that you get countered and get countered into the death hole, you die. It's a 1 KO death. I think we've covered everything. Leon Akon?
Yeah, should be fine.
This is
lah. I
good to
mean,
go.
yeah,
I mean,
just
at
give
the
it a
end of the
try.
day, this is a practice.
Were
They learn
you-
it better by
Yeah.
actually getting hit.
Some people need to
Clearing
actually see
it
the mechanics to
with
understand what's happening.
these
So we'll
people
just
as
go
well,
and
or you have
try, and
another
then
group
if we wipe,
of
it's fine,
people?
and we'll try again after this.
Or maybe the
If there's
same
time.
group in the
okay.
I
Discord
mean, we're
server.
all expecting to wipe, right?
What are you
If
talking
don't want,
about?
I will be so shocked.
What are you talking about? I want to clear. Okay.
Also, since we are in a learning party, just remember that like for healers, like try to prioritize arising people when you can.
Yeah.
Like it's better for everyone to learn the mechanics than to sort of stay dead on the floor and do nothing.
So understandably, a rise can be expensive, but in the name of the greater good, and if you don't mind your wallet, try to arise people. Ask
Maybe
people-
charge
Name
some
of the
arises as
king.
well. Maybe like give people like invoices and stuff, and just be like, you owe
Okay.
me this much.
Calm down.
That's what I do. I send people invoices.
Oh my god. Okay, so parties have begun to ready check. Thank you very much. We have
I have static for program where I cleared with DRC.
TEAFDB.
Oh, nice. Is your
Yeah,
name the
that's everybody. I
same
haven't
in
forgotten
the
anyone. Okay, yeah.
DRSC? Is
Okay.
it Furai Bread
Uh,
or? Oh no, it's the character names, right?
Yeah.
Who are you in
everyone. Okay.
DRSC?
In that case, okay. The tanks we have, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4, are the people who we will need assistance with Spellforge for later on. We have our 2 tanks marked with a square and a circle. So later on, if your healers, let's say both healers are dead on the floor, please do not use the shapes and try not to use the number markers. If you need to mark your healers for other healers to assist in raising them, try to use either the ignore or the target to bind markers to mark them instead. So the moment we see that on someone dead on the floor, we will understand it's a healer. We will have to assist in getting them up. Okay. Let's see. Eileen, can you do already? Not ready yet. I'll count down and then let's go.
30 seconds, please.
No, 30 seconds.
Also, everyone you guys come to the middle? Please come to the middle. Yeah. Come to the middle. Yeah, there we go. Start
Healers, you
casting
can start.
Spellforge and Steel Sting, please, everyone. Someone give me Spellforge, please.
Do you want to
If
be
you are Spellforge,
identified
I
for
need
now?
my
Okay.
DPS.
I am
Still
Lurcainne in the DRSC. You can find that. Lurcainne Noctua.
Thank you.
Like,
Here we go.
Lurcainne Zandenson is my name.
Okay, tanks, please remember to grab aggro. Be careful, the 1v1 should not be grabbing aggro here.
The 1v1 always does. What are you talking about?
That 1v1 is always looking to die down here.
raid whites, so make sure you mitigate through this.
Yuki.
And then
My
second
God.
set of raid whites top of that as well. There we go, second set of raid whites. And then the bosses will jump. Okay. Knight to the center, warrior to the east, please. Thank you. Switch off yellow, switch off steel sting, switch on spell forge, switch on spell forge.
Everyone, please take note of your buffs. If you have a yellow buff, remove your yellow buff. Your healer should not have to override it. Remove it. Oh, but in my
Sword
case,
Omen after this. So Sword Omen with bomb slingers. So double check whether or not you have a tether. If you have a tether to the boss, you need to go to big, and you want to stand on the outside. You want to stand on the outside. Stand on the outside edge. If you are standing towards the middle, you are wrong. If you do not have a tether, you can stand at small. There we go. And then once the bomb's done, rotate. Okay, cool. More DPS on the knight, please. Boost is warrior's casting boost. Please make sure to dispel boosts on the warrior. And the raid wide, go. On the raid wide will be tethers. So this will be green or purple AoE. If you are tethered, you need to go to the green. If you are not tethered, you need to go to the purple. Again, if you are tethered, you need to go to green. If you are not tethered, you need to go to purple. And this is going to be shield omen as well, so everyone get in close.
Ow!
And the safe side is going to be south, so towards C, close towards the boss, please.
I see.
Okay.
I see now.
Raid wide,
So it's like that.
it's roughly the same, so we just keep going. This is Tank Buster. This is the same one, so click off yellow, reapply purple. Click off yellow, reapply purple. DPS is roughly the same, so we're all G. This is going to be Relentless Battery, so this is going to be another set of bombs, and this is going to be Shield Omen. So we're going to get knocked back from the center, so double check which bomb you're going to get knocked back towards. There's going to be a part where a bomb is, a specific side is not going to be safe. I'll call out which side is not safe. Again, if you have no tether, it's big. If you have a one tether, it's small. Do not get knocked back towards B. Get knocked back towards anywhere else but B.
Oh!
And once that's down, rotate, rotate. Lovely. Bit more on the queen side, please.
Queen? You mean
Bit more on knight, please.
knight?
Dispel knight, please.
You mean warrior? But it's fine.
Sorry,
I
dispel
understand.
warrior.
Yeah.
My bad.
No worries, no worries. Okay, my party healer, mark yourself because you're both down. So mark yourself.
Let's just quickly kill these guys off. Lovely. And then after this is going to be the next set. So gunner towards the middle, the soldier towards D, please. Lovely. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, gunner towards the middle, please. Oh wait, there's Archon, it's all good.
I'm just waiting for the
Yeah.
to move a little
I
bit.
forgot again to turn on the last section.
These are the great balls of fire again. So just be aware. If you haven't applied your re-raiser and you've raised already, please remember to reapply. So one of these markers are going to be safe. So just be aware where the small frogs are. Small frogs were initially at 2 and 3. So just keep track of where they are. Again, you want to face the safe side is going to be at 3. You want to face your safe thing towards the center right now, and then towards the closest turret. So center right now, And the center's gone off. And then towards the closest turret. Lovely. This is going to be raid wide. This is another.
It's the red white. No, the first one was Tank
my
Buster.
bad. Oh, was it Tank Buster? My bad.
Yeah, okay, it's okay.
Oops.
No worries.
After this will be turrets coming up. Main tanks, please pick up the turrets when they show up. We just need to burn the turrets as well. Alright, here we go. Turrets. All DPS take priority on turrets, please. And the main tanks get ready to invuln now. And then burn the turrets down. Thank you.
I see explosion. Focus, guys, focus. Nice.
Archon.
No worries, I got it.
Okay.
Move around, everyone. It's cold. Move around. Do not stop moving. Just keep moving around.
Remember to reapply Re-Razor, by the way, if you are rest.
This is going to be fake dolls, so just be aware of where they are. And again, there's also going to be the safe side. You gotta face towards the safe side, wrong side stuff. So the safe ones were at 4 and 2. The safe ones are again at 4 and 2. So again, point your safe side towards the middle. And then point towards... Ooh, I got that wrong, my bad. And then point towards the turrets. Alright, lovely.
That's fine.
If you have healer LB3, now would be a great time to pop this.
Oh, wrong. I'm the gunner.
Tank Buster.
If you will rest the healer LB3, please use a Re-Razor.
It just burn.
Ooh, I can see anything.
Nice.
Cool.
ABC to north, DEF to south. Healers
Team
go to your
healer with
respective-
marks 1 and 2. If you guys have Arise, please assist with raising both of them.
Ah, shit.
Again, just play it safe. That's okay. Let's
Now
just
let's
keep
go.
going.
3 healers are dead, yeah.
Alright. Alright, Coat of Arms. Wait, it's gonna cast Reflect, Counter Stance. Alright, now we can keep going. Next set of orbs are coming up after this. Cool. There's gonna be auras here again. Healers, please do the second set of Reflect orbs, please. Thank you. Ooh, I'm going to die. Maybe not. Man, Alina, I hope you have an invuln.
Nah, he used it already. He was the...
Yeah, I know.
Now.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh, Coat of Arms, wait.
Watch out.
Cool.
Be careful, be careful.
Yeah, don't get counter stance. And just finish it off. If you still have LB3 healer, please use it. If not, then that's it.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? What happened?
Nice.
oh okay then.
Okay. Well, Archon's dead.
Ooh, nice. We
Okay.
There's going to be
cleared.
2 chests, so the people who can get it, please grab it, please. Okay, let's see.
Wow.
Is this guy a healer? Yes, he is.
Wait a minute, did you pass?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we cleared the second boss.
I
Um,
call
Tia,
what the
Tia, do you want me to?
fuck?
Do you want me to sack? Yeah.
Can I
Oh,
get a
okay, maybe
picture
not
of
then.
Hans?
Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all
Healers
good.
ready to
They're
go.
up. They're up. Yeah.
That's really
Cool.
fast. Holy shit.
I definitely
Oh,
did not
goodness.
prepare for the next phase, so let's keep
No.
going.
Oh god. I mean, it's early Katy Perry concert, I
Okay,
guess.
to be fair, we still have to pass Phantom, even though I brought Ben.
Okay, I really nice to
get
explain this. I understand both ID and EN. Use whatever you're
Welcome.
comfortable
If we
with. Okay.
kill Katy Perry, something is severely wrong with this group because that's too good, okay? Okay.
Cough,
Um,
cough, carry, cough, cough.
I mean, it's still, there's only 6 mentors, and practically everyone here is from boss 1 or boss 2. Very, very few people are from boss 3. Okay. Well, welcome to Phantom. Thank you, Barry, for putting waymarks down already. Okay. So, I would understandably, if we take a bit too much time to do all of this, we may get less time to do a second run. So let's try not to take too long. I'll quickly do a quick brief of Phantom. So for Phantom, the most important things to note is that there's a part where white wraiths will appear around the whole arena. So when those wraiths appear, we need people to heal them to death. You don't DPS them, you heal them to death. So I believe all parties should have a white mage, at least one white mage in your party. So, the white mage in your party is assigned to each race to benediction it down. So, take for example, if you look at the Google sheet right now, you see that there are waymarks for A, B, C, D, E, F. To quickly explain it, A is okay. So, benediction locations for A party will be over here in the southeast corner. Actually, I can just use flags, right? Okay, so A is over here. C will be in the same spot as me, the second wave. B will be over here on the opposite side of the room. Instead, that is where B's wraith is going to appear, second wave. There will be a third wave with 3 wraiths. So where I am now, right now, this is where F is going to be. D is going to be on the other side of the room, so I will put a waymark up for this. This is where D is going to be, and E, you are going to be down here. So each respective white mage in your party, if there's 2 of you, both of you be prepared to do benediction. In case one person has died or something happens. So understand where the waymarks are, where you are supposed to go for your benediction. In the event that maybe you have used benediction on your tank, on a party member, and it's down, do not panic. All you have to do is to mark your Phantom with a marker, the 1, 2, 3, 4 marker, and ask other healers, and your paladins will assist to heal it up. So there's no need to panic if that happens. Most important thing to note here is just that part. So in general, for where to stand, just Akon, can you do callouts for this part? Because it's a bit fast-paced.
Sure, no problem.
Unless you want to try.
I can try.
Yeah, you can try lah. You can try that. I'll just
Wow.
like correct you if it's wrong.
I can make
Yeah, just assist lah.
augment
Just
those,
assist.
yeah, soon.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Okay, let's just give it a go. Lyric, you want to put a 10-second countdown? Let's go. Oh, that's that. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
tank
let's
stun,
go.
turn off your tank stance off. Main tank only main
Sam.
tank stance.
Oh yeah, that's only Lyric. Everyone else turn it off, please. Forgot to mention.
4, 3, 2, 1. We go.
Vanish.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
I have banished of all people.
Nice. Yeah, further north. Nice.
This is gonna be C. Oh, sorry, D. Sorry, D.
Where
Going
the
towards
markers?
D.
Where the
Where
markers?
did the waymarks go?
Oh, rip.
Oh, it's really too
Alright.
far in. Never mind, it's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I
okay.
see the markers. Yeah.
Alright.
The melee
So we're
shot
starting here.
just
We're
cried.
gonna follow this marching AOE. We're gonna follow this marching AOE.
Move up,
Wait,
be
it's
careful.
wrong.
Remember,
You
there's
go
gonna
to
be
the
8,
end.
so it's 5, 4,
Ah, my
3,
camera.
2,
Damn it.
last one. One more. And then we're gonna go across.
Crossover.
Now.
Crossover.
And we're gonna tank it here.
Stay here. Stay at tree. Stay
Yeah.
on tree.
Ah, my camera was moving forward. Oh.
Yeah, stay here. We're gonna move from 3 to 4. We're gonna move from 3 to 4. So we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3 and move.
Cross over.
Good job, everyone.
Get ready to
And we're
cross
also
back.
going to count 2, 3, and cross over.
Crossover, yes.
Lovely. The boss is going to go to the center, and then the white wraiths are going to come out. So healers, just be aware. Everyone else is on the red wraiths, please.
First wave is
Alright,
only
let's burn
8.
these guys down.
DPS.
Ooh. Did the white mage just benediction that?
Second set of wraiths. If your benediction is down, please tell us
Oh,
so we
nice.
can be aware. Alright, last
This
set of
is
wraiths.
DEF. Benediction if you have it. Okay, last one.
Lovely. And then we need to interrupt the boss. Cool. And we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna burn it.
Just kill
You
it,
just
just
have
kill
to
it.
build your
Yeah,
gates
we're
too.
gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it.
Yeah, let's kill it.
Banish reapplication, please. Thank you.
Beat you to it.
I'm the only one dead.
Nice.
I mean, it's just Phantom, it's not.
Yeah, true.
Just Phantom.
Just Phantom.
Just
It has wiped people before.
Yes,
Please
burn,
commit.
yes,
Please
burn.
commit. Just stay here. Yeah, please stay.
Yeah, just
Alright.
that's
Okay,
way a lot of time.
wait. Before you walk ahead, we actually have one dead healers who still have Arise. If you could assist, I'm sorry, I'm completely out of Arise. I brought 7 and I have no more. Okay, so before we move up ahead there are a lot of traps. So whoever has perception, thank you, Dix. Eraser action equipped. I do not have the eraser action, unfortunately. Actually,
You
a
want me to
second
sack?
thought. Okay,
You want me to
the
sack?
healers stop using Arise. Ilya sec.
Okay.
And we will hope that things are on our side.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry. This is guaranteed. Yeah, easy. Easy. Look at that. I have
You
doom.
have a doom!
Let's keep moving. Let's keep
You have
moving.
a doom!
It's alright. I'll use a potion. But auto potion's gonna save me. Trust.
If you stand on the trap, I swear to God.
No,
Oh.
no,
Okay then.
no.
Wait, Archon sec, please.
Yeah, my turn.
Oh, that's alright.
Please.
Yeah, easy.
Oh.
Hey,
Alright.
no doom. Okay, finally.
Okay.
Hey.
There are traps,
Okay,
there are
yes. Be very careful. We have had multiple instances of.
There are us just running ahead. Oh, okay.
Yep,
His
there's where the trap
perception,
is.
No, he
Okay.
doesn't have it.
You also
Just
see
so
traps
everyone
right
knows.
there.
There's also going to be another set of traps once we pass the next set of stairs. Please don't touch the traps. We kind of need one of the small traps for after KP, but I'll explain that
Wow,
if we
very,
get
very
past KP.
optimistic. Yeah, very optimistic.
Like I said,
yeah.
when we get past KP, I'll explain that. Oh yeah, it's this thing here. You
There are
see
traps,
this little
there are
like alien looking thing? Yeah, this is kind of important for getting access to the Minotaur. That's alright. That's what did I just say? Don't fucking touch it. Fuck my life, bro. Oh my god.
We're unlikely to use it, so
I mean,
it's
we
a
have another one. We have another one.
it's okay to make a mistake now, but in the event there had been a boom trap, you could have killed multiple people. So when you are passing the trap, it's in that hallway, which can be in the center of the hallway, off to the side. Be extremely careful, like ridiculously careful.
Huh?
Because it's a very easy way to cause a lot of people to die and waste a lot of Arise by accident. I don't think Lurcainne knows that they popped the trap.
Early KP concerts. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I am so tiny. I've literally never done tiny before.
Oh. Mini Ellison.
I'm
Okay.
literally smaller than Popotos.
Quick, step on him faster.
Lurcainne, to explain what happened to you, you stepped on a mini trap and therefore you got shrunk. You are not supposed to. Whoever it was that triggered the trap, I don't know who it was, wasn't supposed to step on the trap. So that was an accident. That's not supposed to happen.
Please don't.
The
step on
reason
the
for the
trap.
trap is that you needed to unlock the next area to get into Mino after KP. So usually we try to avoid popping it. But then again, this is a boss 2 run, not a boss 3 run. So anyway.
Okay, don't worry. I'll explain how KP works.
It's okay, it's just a mistake. So usually this is where we give out shell. I don't know if anyone brought shell.
Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. Let's just pull in. Let's just.
Actually, yeah, let's just pull it. Doesn't matter. We don't need to waste
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
We
yeah.
just
Okay, so the short of it is listen to the callouts and just be aware of what your elements are, if you've done normal mode, it's perfectly fine to do this because you basically already done it. Where is my KP one?
Are you gonna do callouts for this one, Liara?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I don't have markers for KP apparently.
I mean,
Oh,
it's okay to just have Liara give it a go. This is a bonus content at the moment anyway.
Thank you, thank you.
Understand.
Actually, do you even want to breathe or do you just like pull the boss to see what happens?
Nah, I just pull the boss to see.
Yeah,
calm
if not, we'll
down,
spend
calm down,
too much
let's go.
time actually.
Yeah, because we want to spend more time on boss 1 and boss 2, not here actually,
Yeah,
so
let's go, let's go.
we're just gonna experience this
Calm
together,
down.
guys.
Calm down, Onigashimasu. Alright, let's go.
We're just gonna pull and try.
Yeah.
Here we
Blind
go.
event, I guess.
Actually, I just realized I need to use Aether Shield. Fuck.
Yeah, the main tanks, right? You all need Aether Shield just to survive the red white. So at least have the Aether Shield. At least have
This is
Aether
a
Shield.
shared tank buster. This is a shared tank buster.
If neither of the tanks brought Aether Shield, healers be prepared to heal really,
And this is the
really,
Aether Shield.
really
This is the
hard.
Aether Shield.
Aether
This is
Shield.
Aether Shield.
Mitigate.
Alright, after this will be the weapons. Please top everyone up. Please make sure to top everyone up. This is weapons. So this
Move
is
out.
sword.
Move out. Staff.
Oh,
Move
okay.
out.
Staff, move out, move out.
Fury of Boss, yeah.
Play it soon. So this is either going to be.
No, all 3 weapons will count first.
Oh, okay, there we go. This is sword. Everyone stand in the front. Everyone please stand in the front. The boss is not standing north, so please stand in the front. And then immediately to the south. Everyone immediately towards 3. Towards 3. Towards 3. Towards the marker. No, I take it back. It is south. I take it back. It is south.
Ow!
Go to his rear. Go to the boss rear. LT, you're standing there. You're all the way there. Nice. Oh, you
Out
okay.
here.
It's okay.
Alright, first one is quick march. So we're going to be quick marching towards D or B. Please be aware of what your markers are. This is another shared tank buster.
Okay.
Check your march direction.
Alright,
Check
so we're
your
either going
march
towards B or D. We're either going towards B or D.
Stay in the center, guys. Stay in the center. Stay in the center.
We are going
Okay, march
towards
March
B.
towards B. March towards B. Face the direction you need to march to.
Yeah.
Okay, and then get closer if you are on the wrong side. Get closer over.
Oh, I see. So the
Double
flames
check
of
this.
Bosja went like that.
Everyone's temperature is personal, so just be aware.
Oh shit, I killed you.
Barry, you have the macro for this, right? Ooh, normal lava. So what am I?
Check your temperature. Check your temperature. Trace the arrows. Trace the arrows. It's the same as the normal
Oops.
DRN.
I died.
And then after this will be a Aether Shield attempt.
Oops, I
Either shield
died.
do this
And
or
Re-Racer doesn't proc.
In between every weapon change, there's
So,
a red white, and that needs to be
We gotta read the ladder game. I see. If I'm not mistaken, it has to take every turn, right?
Okay,
So
this is,
when there is a turn,
staff
the
meteors
arrow
are
will
out. Yeah, so everyone out.
will turn.
And then everyone back into the center. There's going to be hot and cold, so just be aware of what your elements are. There's also going to be a quick march with this meteor, so just be aware. So be aware of your quick marches are. Remember to heal through the meteors when they come down. Again, double check which meteor you need to go towards.
That's quite nice. Almost 60%. Hey, it procs!
Marching in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, Lily, you're gonna have to heal us up like real bad right now.
Pop your
How
Ukraine
to
potions.
heal? Oh yeah, yeah, you
yeah.
can push are the way to go.
Potion kits are resistance potion kits. Ah.
Yeah. So this will be sword. Everyone stand in the front of the bus. Everyone
It
stand
procs!
in front of the bus.
God
Just
damn
be
it!
aware that you are not in the front of the bus, whoever that is. Right. Nowheres, and then this will be swords. So again, double check your.
That's why I don't.
calls.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't see
And I'll try to call which.
the
boss this is.
confirmation screen. Oh my god.
Safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 3.
This is the plus and minus one, right? Ooh, that's hard.
Heal up. Safe spot is 4. Safe spot is
I
4.
have to figure out how you do that so fast, Archon.
Oh, there's a pattern involved lah. Just
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at the one of the bosses.
Cool. And then after this will be Gloria posture again, so you have to eat the shield through this.
Oh.
And make sure you top everyone up.
There's only like
everyone
three people left in my party.
Nah, it's okay, we can carry it. It's alright. Don't worry, just believe.
I know, right?
Yeah, just
We're
watch.
gonna
now,
clear,
okay.
guys. We're gonna do this.
Okay, we're gonna clear. Don't worry, guys. It's all good. This is bow.
Yeah, it's bow. Go
South.
to the rear.
And then there won't be any forced marches, but there's also going to be a shared tank cluster.
There's
Oh, I
a
take it back. It's not going to be a shared tank cluster. It's crisscross.
crisscross. Yeah, there's a crisscross
Yeah.
pattern. So just
Crisscross.
avoid the crisscross pattern and then run to the run
Safe side
to
is B. Safe side is B.
run to B.
B for beta.
Sprint
B for
over,
beta.
sprint over, faster, faster.
There's also going to be a force march with this as well. So double check your element and double check your brand. So element and then brand. Oh, Lyric, I think you might actually see a lot of these mechanics for the first time.
Nope, I've seen most of them already.
Luric's cleared. Hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good
yes.
prop. Wow.
Okay.
I got carried here.
Look for the arrow you need and trace it. Okay, there's a quick march, so point yourself in the march direction, marching in 3, 2, 1, march. Okay, heal and shield through. Another red white. This one there will be a tank buster, so whoever's the main tank, point it away from everyone else.
Lior, can you point it? Yeah, just stand there, just stand there. Everyone else
running
away
to
from
me.
Lior. Yeah, everyone else away from Lior, please.
Oh, he's over there. Okay, move away from Lurk. Move
Just,
away from Lurk.
please away from Lior.
Carried
Yeah.
really hard.
Alright, easy. Then the next one is squares. You get for every force march, it's 2 squares.
Yep.
This should be sword, I believe. So no, sorry, it's
Here we go.
Meteor, so
Here we
everyone
go.
out. Yeah, everyone
Can
out.
we all be 3?
And then everyone to the center. They'll be hot and cold. Again, don't arise people at this stage. This is too dangerous. Don't LB3 right now. This is super fucking dangerous to LB3 right now.
Okay.
Check your brand. Get ready to resolve it. Remember to heal through this.
Just run to the correct meteor that you need. One of
There
the
is
four
no,
squares will
there
be
is
safe.
no force march, but you do need to be aware because there are also
Crisscross.
crisscross patterns. So
Yeah,
just
there's
be
a
aware.
crisscross pattern, so stay in the correct square.
Okay, now you can also LB3. Nice. Oh man, I'll get the LB up before she dies.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna die again.
I'm dead. Goodbye. I'm dead.
Wait for the red white first, but never mind.
Oh, I think I fucked it up. Okay.
Never mind. Sword again. Front of
Yeah.
boss. That's the front. Oh yeah. Okay.
Healers, please heal. There's a bleed happening from Glory of Bertra because if your healer made the same mistake as me and LB3 viewing Glory of Bertra, you would have gotten the bleed. Please heal
Right.
through.
So there's hot and cold and there's elemental brand. Double check your elements. Double check your temperature. And then there'll be swords coming out.
Hot brand +2.
Safe spot is going to be at.
Safe spot is 2. Safe spot is
2. Okay, my bad. If you're standing diagonal of 2, you fucked up.
I fucked up.
What he
Next
means to
is
say
what?
is that you saw it wrongly.
Safe spot is 4. Safe spot is 4.
So you should not be standing in a diagonal to 4. You should only be standing either on 4 or up, down, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh
Right.
yeah, the hot brand.
Okay,
was
this
the
is
last
basically the clear. Yeah, this is basically clear. So, you know, guys, just,
Okay.
Burn,
clear.
burn.
All good.
Burn as much
Yeah,
as you
just burn
can.
it, just burn it.
You can kill it. You can down it now. Yes, come on.
Yeah, sorry, it's only 49%. It's all good, guys.
Yeah, just 48%
Don't worry,
more.
don't
48 more
yeah.
percent to go.
I mean, I see our flag caster is still alive. I'm amazed.
Yeah, a Blackcaster's live. Like, we're good, we're good. It's a guaranteed clear.
Guys, you have Paladins. There's Clemency. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I was doing the
Easy
entire
win.
fight. Yeah.
Nice. Easy.
Clemency for the win. Alright guys, come on.
Liara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
if you want to find out where to get how to see the save spot faster, right? Actually, Letty actually has one on how he sees the save spot on Discord.
No, because the thing is, I know what to find my own
Okay.
safe spot. I don't know how to call it out for other people. That's the issue.
No. As in, Letty shows what Letty says is where to find the safe square, and people can adjust to their safe spot from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only call out the safe square, then people will need to move to the cardinals of the safe square.
Yeah.
So that's all you need to do.
Right, okay.
For boss 3, right, most of the mechanics is personal. Like everyone has got a different combination of temperature mechanics, so they will need to do it by themselves. But at the most you can do is call out, where's the safe square, where's the safe side, which way we're going, that's it. And then they need to adjust.
Can we take a quick 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Then we can go in again.
Yeah, so I will interject 5-minute break. So for the next round, I will ask Eden and Yuki to please swap parties. So you will have to leave and rejoin once I put up the PF again, so that you can swap entirely. So there's Yuki who has passed, Elliot left, and then Eden. Okay, let me just quickly put up the thing again. Okay, so it's up again. So hopefully they can find it now and join us back. They'll be swapping parties for the responsibilities too. Everyone else, take a 5-minute break, grab some water, go to the bathroom. We didn't really have DC issues just now. I hope no one needs to re-log or reset anything. If you need to do so, please say so in the Alliance chat before you do it.
Do not jinx it.
I mean, yeah, but for putting down real facts is that if you really need to do any reset, it's either now or it will be at Dahu. But because you all have seen Dahu for like the first and second time, I'd rather everyone experience Dahu properly. Okay, so I know that Lily wants to try and feed slimes. So, okay. In that case, let me do it like this.
Did you put the PF under private or?
Oh fuck! Where did I put it up? Let me double check.
She did not put it in private. It's public.
Yeah, okay.
It's public.
Oh, no! Wait, let me quickly take it down. My bad. What was the password? Just now use Yorick again, I forget.
3773.
Oh, okay.
3773.
No, let me adjust that. Jesus Christ. Okay. That wasn't private. I'm sorry. Okay, if you need to leave to get fragments in order to make sure you have everything that you need, it's okay. Just join back in the next 5 minutes. So, next 5 minutes. We'll start at 4:05. So whatever time you are from, 5 minutes from now, XXX5.
I think I'm gonna take a break as well.
Okay, Yuki is back. Awesome. To purchase your pure frags that you need, yes, it is inside either BSF or Zetno only.
And he gone. Okay, do you have this? Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to hop to a different channel.
Eraser mesti stok banyak
Okay,
ini.
come back. 2
Betul.
minutes time.
Nggak tahu nih, sisa berapa ya eraserku? Masih ada 36 sih. Paling nggak ya sekali jalan itu 6. Bisa 6 kali lagi sih. Tapi ini kan jaraknya seminggu tuh per cluster.
So if you're talking about
Jadi
boss 3,
bisa lah sambil stok
Considering
nabung dulu
that
nih
boss
duit
was
duit
not,
keridus dari
intended to
3
be
juta
seen.
ke
Okay, so
1,5 juta nih buat
the cardinal of the
relic
safe spot
dan
for balancing
savage
temperatures,
run ini buat
yes.
ngumpulin
So based off
resource
where the safe spot is,
fragmen-fragmennya.
To know whether you have to walk onto which cardinal site to get hit by which temperature will be dependent on what you have to balance yourself out. So you got that correct. So let's say you have 2 fire, you need 2 ice to balance yourself out. On the first round, you can either get hit by 2 ice or by 1 ice and then 1 ice, because the slashes will always happen in a set of 2 times in a row. So, to know which sword you want to get slashed by based on where the safe spot is, okay, it'll be a bit hard to explain right now because you saw it quite briefly, but basically, based off the safe spot, you will see the 4 clones around the perimeter of like the 4 square area. All of them will be holding a sword in a certain direction. That sword is the side that they are going to cleave. So let's say like at the very end, the safe spot is 4, and then you see that one of the clones that is standing on, how do I say left or right? Okay, that is standing on the left side of where 4 is. So it's at the cardinal position of the left side, and it is a sword which has 2 eyes on it. Then if you stand on the left of the number 4 safe square and you get hit by that sword, you will get a 2 eyes debuff on you. Yeah, so basically step out into the correct cardinals based off where the safe spot is. So you have to adjust for both your current temperature and the brand. So the first time you see all the mechanics, you are only going to have a personal temperature. So it will either be anything from +1 fire, +1 fire, 1 ice, 2 fire, 2 ice. That's what you're gonna have. So when you get brands that come out later on, you will have to resolve and calculate what you need after taking into account both your temperature and your brand. So if you have 2 fire temperature and you have 2 ice brand, all you need is 0. You just stand in the safe spot. Or for ladders, you make sure you get hit by none of the arrows. If you have 1 fire and you have 2 ice, to balance yourself out, you need 1 fire. Then you have to resolve it accordingly. Anyway, it's already 4:06. Everyone should be back already. Hopefully, I am going to do a ready check to make sure that everyone has come back. So, understandably, I think people will have more questions about boss 3. If possible, instead, if you have any questions about boss 3, ask them after we have ended the run. If you were able to stay back, we'll try and answer your questions then. For now, let's focus on boss 1 and boss 2. For boss 3, if people have even more questions and you don't understand, you can ask them inside the general chat or the classroom chat, and one of us will try and answer you. If in the future we hold a boss 3 class, you can just join the class to get
bisa lah ini sampai komplit. Nggak tahu udah dari jam 1.
So we have
Kayaknya
4
paling
people
pol
who are
Katy
not
Perry
ready
deh
yet.
tadi.
I'm going to do another ready check just in case they missed out by accident.
Ya semoga aja minggu depan ini pada nge-organize lagi. Kalau minggu depan pada nge-organize lagi, gas lah.
Okay. Almost everyone is here. We are waiting on one person to respond.
Masih sering meninggoy sih, tapi tidak sesering yang pertama itu meninggoy berapa kali.
Are you there? Sunday. going to wait about 10 seconds, and then I am just going to queue us in. I mean, technically it is Sunday, that's not wrong. Even if I did say that. Awesome, you are back. I'm queuing us in. Overstock stuff. Okay, so
Karena belum prepare
if
buat
you all recall
KP,
what I
most
said
likely
a solid
no
2
buat
hours
complete.
ago, which is if you're gonna go in again from the very beginning, everyone is now expected to use a pure essence from the get-go. So do not forget your pure essence. Make sure you have used it and it's on you before you jump down. Be very careful. If you wish to use a eraser right now, you can choose to do so that you have one extra eraser to count on when you use it. So, we are just waiting for the loading time. Also, for Eden and Yuki, both of you should have also changed sides entirely. Eden is now on C, going to slimes, and Yuki is now going to golems. So please be careful, the two of you.
Yes, you use your pure essence now.
I lag. Look at me. I lag. Wee, the loading. Wee. I moonwalk. Stock up so many.
Remember, Re-Razor and Pure Essence. Two things you must make sure that you have. If you forgot to bring any skills just now, like Spellforge using, remember to bring them. If you forgot Reflect, if you're going to bring extra Light Curtain, even if you are not a healer, you want to bring a Light Curtain to ensure that your party does things correctly, feel free to bring them because Light Curtain can be used by
karena
anybody.
mekaniknya resolve
So
sendiri-sendiri,
double check
mekaniknya
yourself,
sama
be
kayak
careful
normal, cuma
before you
kombinasinya
jump
yep.
off the platform.
Yang Ravana aja masih kadang agak bingung loh, serius. Emang kayak begini tuh masalahnya butuh jam terbang sih. Jadi kalau baru 2 kali ini, cuma ya so far so good lah.
For the benefit of our 2 new people joining us, Leah, can you help me set up the waymarks on the floor? I see it happening. Okay, thank you very much.
Kalau udah keseringan, maksudnya di yang sebelum-sebelumnya meskipun ya udah sering lah seenggaknya sedikit-dikit progging Savage meskipun nggak clear.
Okay.
Udah agak kebiasa sih.
Now
Cuman
that
kalau
we've
yang
already been
begini
through Slimes and Golems,
cepat banget.
well, we are not going to switch sides anymore. There's a trap in the SE room. Okay, thank you, Pyro. That will be helpful. So Perceptors, you know there will be one in the SE room for sure. Okay,
tapi tadi
so,
pas nge-lag itu stream lancar-lancar aja kan?
Slime
Jadi
side,
loading gamenya ya.
Eden, you are going to be the North Soldier room. So you're going to be up north. Yes. So, okay, I'm going to try something. Lily wanted just now to try and feed slimes. I think that is okay. So, Lily, we're not going to switch parties, but you and I will switch roles. So, you will be with where C is right now. You see where C is down here? The C marker. C marker. Okay, so you can feed slimes to Tempura. Tempura will be your tank. Please focus target him so you can heal him because he will take quite a bit of damage when the slime hits +3 and +4. Be careful. Lily, do you need me to explain to you how to feed slimes or are you okay? Because you were around for the explanation just now. Just waiting for her reply. Think I'm fine? I'll pull from middle. Yep, just pull the slimes that appear closest to your room from the middle all the way into there. Okay, so
nggak ada
that is
bata-bata
correct
parah
for the
nggak?
last one.
Maksudnya
So you just put it to
sampai
your
nggak
tank
bisa ditonton
until your
gitu.
slime in the center hits
Kalau aku
+4.
ngecek sih ya
When it is
dikit-dikit aja
+4,
cuma
for the very final slime, you pull it to where you put the
buffer
marker.
dikit-dikit
Is that
gitu.
correct? You
Kalau
hold
misalnya
the last slime there, that's it.
agak tidak
Then when
enjoyable,
I
tolong
call for
bilang
all
ya.
grooms to
Ntar aku
merge it
coba
in,
rubah
then you put
bitrate
it
dan
in.
lain-lainnya.
That's only for the final one. You don't have to stand there yet. You keep feeding and feeding.
Suara ininya.
So for the first floor,
Discord
you will
dan
have to.
voiceku.
Okay, so let's say imagine this is the room, this is the door, right? And your tank is inside here, let's say, and the slimes are outside here. So you will go out, you can grab one, you will run back inside, Your tank will provoke it off of you and pull it to himself.
Okay.
You will go outside again. You will pull
Masih aman,
another.
okay.
You will run back inside and you will keep feeding it your tank. He will keep pulling it off of you until his slime in the center where it's merging as he provokes them in hits a +4. So keep checking your own slime too. When the slime is +4, so you click on it, you see that under it's like row of debuffs and buffs is +4. The very final one you will grab and then you go to the wall here and then that's where you stay at the wall over there to hold the last one. So you hold it here. When I call for, okay, I want all healers, 3, 2, 1, pull in your slimes and merge them. That's when you pull your slime into the big slime. Make sure that it's on the green button too and they are overlapping each other, the small one and the big one, or as much as you can. Then hopefully they will start to fuse. Then once they fuse, and once the slimes have cast and they fuse together to a +5, it will immediately begin to cast rupture. That's when you run out with everyone else. So that's all you have to do. So I will be in the hallway. If anything goes wrong, I will try and help assist with that because I have flexibility in the hallway. But if not, I will be up north with Eden. Okay.
Harus segera upgrade
That should be the
laptop
only
ini.
explanation.
Cuma
Everyone
duit
knows where the
belum
rooms
ada.
are. Very good, very good. All
Semoga
parties,
lah
please ready check.
akhir
Sorry
tahun
to the Golem side for the
atau
quick slimes
2
explanation.
atau 3 bulan lagi lah.
So I see C and D are already okay. B is already okay.
Pandemi berat, bos.
So that is B, C, D.
Sorry.
Waiting on A,
Susah
E, and F.
Nabung di
Wait,
pandemi.
I see pocket up there. Okay, E and F is ready. Only A. Okay, A is ready. Everyone is ready. Tanks, please turn your tank stance on. If you are taking something with responsibility, make sure it is on. We are about to go in. Okay, so please again do not body percept. Be careful about perception. Let your perceptors go in first and do their job before you do anything. You see slimes have appeared, you can start to grab the slimes as you go to your room already. That's okay. Whether you are a healer or a tank, get them on the way up. Once all 3 have been picked up, the next 3 healers you can start to pick them up and feed them to your tanks.
Wow, wow, wow.
Tempura needs healing, really be careful. They can take quite a bit of damage.
Wrong.
Remember DPSs, pull the red slimes as soon as possible. Once they appear, tag them, bring them in.
Really, you can be a bit more aggressive. Just grab the greens. Yeah, just grab the greens.
You see it? Just keep pulling. So you'll be basically pulling in a steady stream of slimes all the way in, one by one by one.
Red golems, get ready. Place the red golem. Nice.
So if you see a green slime wandering into your room, don't panic. If you need it, pick it up. If you don't, just ignore it. Okay, we have 2 rooms at +4. We're just waiting on southwest and southeast. It's okay, don't panic. Just do it slowly or at a pace such that you are comfortable with and carefully. That's more important.
For ruin golems, do not holy them until we need to.
Okay, so I see. Okay, slimes, all rooms are ready. Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, healers bring in your slimes. Make sure that slimes, both slimes are on the pad. Bring it in, bring it in. Once its rupture is casting, remember to run out, sprint out, come to the north corridor, run as fast as you can. You do not want to be close to those things. Sprint if you have to. Healers, if your party members are quite far away still, and you might need some help, you can always rescue them in to where we are. Or you can be Lara walking slowly at the back there.
Run! I'm not walking slowly, I'm running.
Really, that's running.
Yeah. Oh, I think we fucked up.
There's a very big slime in the
Yeah, I
center.
think we fucked up. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
no!
Oh,
I think that's all the center ones merging together. Anyway, that was a good job done. We cleared that quite cleanly. B and C, are there any deaths in your party?
No. Who was southeast room?
Stuffy's room was where Lily was trying for the first time.
No. Who's the tank?
Tempura.
Okay, so Tempura, what happened then was your big slime was not actually in the middle of the button. You would have gotten away with it, but to be safe, make sure they're actually on top of each other. You don't want like a big slime to like, you know, fuse, but then it's not on the button, and then you're screwed.
So
You just
tank
gotta
your goal,
be aware of that.
keep the big plus slime as center as possible on the green circle. That is the goal. That's true. Okay, well regardless, good job we're here now. As Leah has just said, please everyone turn off your tank stuns. The only tank that the stuns on right now should be Lyric. If you have food, please eat food. So we have a bit more DPS going for us. Our party should also be ready checking. If for whatever reason you did not use a eraser just now of your own choice, please use a eraser now. Don't walk too fast. Okay, so I see that B is already ready. We have Cup. So Ebisit, just DEF. Eok. Very busy. Okay.
fuck. The way they
we are just
say
waiting on
F,
D.
okay, to fuck.
Ahem.
For one healer.
It's okay. You okay. Okay. So once D is ready, Lorik is immediately going to start a countdown timer of his choosing, and we are going to start. They're not ready yet, Lorik.
Cancel. Ignore this.
are they ready yet?
Ignore this.
No, not yet. Where's
Not yet. Okay, please
Mirabelle?
cancel. Do not go
Mirabelle, are
forward.
you here? Mirabelle, are you here?
Are you here?
Sorry, I was like, Hero will be more confused.
Okay, it's ready.
Give us a
Can
sign.
be
Yeah,
good
ready?
now.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go, Lorik. 15 seconds. Oh,
I
15.
spent already, then he called for 15.
Okay, from now onwards, we will do 15. From now onwards. Sorry about that. I think Red may just need it for the opener too. Okay, Leah? Call up.
Yes.
Good luck.
First one's going to be a raid one. There we go. First big mechanic will be Mercy Slashes. This will be 1133. Alright, here we go. 1, 3, 3. Look away from the orb, run away from the flower, play it safe, run away from the flower. Weapon change, everyone get underneath the boss please. Do not stand in the flanks, north and south is safe. This will be a shared tank buster after this as well. There we go. And then it'll be a stillness buster.
Mechanic
Stay
too
away from
fast.
your-
Internet cannot even catch up.
And then after that will be a Ravana. Wait, hang on, it'll be knockback. Or it'll be knockback or high. I should say. Right, this will be knockback. You're gonna be knocked back to one of the barriers. Any barrier will be okay. And break chains now.
Don't run too early.
Break chains now. Make sure you get knocked back. A Sunday. Oh, lucky. This will be Ravana dives, so I'll call out where we're going. We're going from 2 towards B. And we're gonna hide behind B. We're gonna hide behind B. We're gonna hide behind B. Hiding behind B is perfectly reasonable. I said hiding behind B is perfectly reasonable.
Sorry, I
Red
moved
wide.
back too hard.
That's all good.
Oh man, I gotta
Healers,
get
please
the
remember to
Bahamut
heal up
smaller.
because
The weapon change. Katanas, intercalal is safe. Intercalal is safe. Do not. Oh, sorry.
Stack,
Oh,
stay on
oh,
tree,
three.
stay on tree,
That
stay
was
on
my
tree.
call. That was my call. Oof, that was my bad. I got that one wrong. Cool. So
Always keep
this
going.
one, next one will be telegraphed AoEs. So if everyone stays at 3, we can easily dodge this. Everyone stand in sand, please. Everyone stand in sand. And the next one will be.
Earthshaker tethers point away from the boss.
There we go. Thank you. Tiles. Earthshakers away, please.
Please move away, point it away.
Next one will be sand.
Earthshakers point away from the boss, please.
And then it will be telegraphed AoEs again. So just be aware. This is raid wide. And then will be a weapon change. This is intercannons is safe. Intercannons is safe. Just be aware, it's not quite centered, so just be aware. Stay
It's
safe.
not centered, huh?
Be-
Be careful. It's not centered.
Oh,
You need to observe
Alright.
the boss.
Yeah, I legit thought it would turn. Ah well, it's been a while.
It's fine.
Okay, this is going to be Ravana along with Mercy Slashes. I'll try to call it Mercy Slashes as well. We're going from A towards D. A towards D. And we're going from 2244. 2244.
Sorry, it's 1331.
really?
1331.
Oh, is that a bad call? My bad.
No worries.
Okay, stay away from the tower, please.
Oh, I survived.
Break the chains first.
I survived, but with 2
Red wide.
stacks.
And then after this, will be a weapon change. It'll be. Wait, is it a weapon change? No, sorry, I take it back. It'll be a tech buster. There we go. Then there'll be slashes along with sand or tiles. So just be aware. This will be 4422. Sand or tiles, just be aware. This is going to be sand. We're going to go from sand. 4422. 1, 2, and cross over. This will be tiles. This
Last
will
one is
be
tiles.
tiles again. So
Tiles,
back,
tiles.
select cold, my bad. Look away from the orb, run away from the flower. Look away from the orb, run away from the flower. And there'll be tethered AoEs as well. Telegraph, that's what I should say. And then after this should be a raid wide along with a weapon change. So this is Dark Knight Stance. So north-south is safe.
People, you should be a healer of V3 soon, hopefully. We should be able to use it at about 5%-ish.
This clone will do Mercy Slashes, so we're either going to be hide or knockback, so just be aware. Hide or knockback. We're going to move towards the clone. It's going to be hide. This is going to be a bit spicy. It's going to be North, south, south, north of the boss. North, south, south, north of the clone, I should say. North, south, south. Yeah, there we go. South, south,
Out.
and then north again.
I'm dead.
Oh, that was a bad call. Shit, my bad.
Just stack for chains, quick chains, and then heal LB3 afterwards. And then just kill it.
You know, I'll be 3 now if we have it.
This is going to be either tiles or sand. This is going to be sand. This is going to be hide.
Just commit.
Just kill it.
commit,
Just
commit,
kill it.
commit,
Commit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a few bad calls on my part. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Need more practice.
Need to
Okay.
get the body count.
We do have one person down here, Choco Party. So 1v1, you can go ahead first. Your people can prep you as need be. Remember to look out for traps first. Some of us will stay behind to help with Arise. All healers don't need to do it. I think the 3 of us doing it, let us do it first. Okay, awesome. Okay, please be careful of the traps. If you do not forget your chest, by the way, this personal chest has your foot gear inside it. If you forgot it, you might want to quickly run back and get it. If you forgot it. Okay. So Eden, your dancer and your astral should be with you to give you buffs as need be. We have your dancer here, okay, and we have your bard. Do you? Oh, don't have don't have AST. Oh, okay. I thought Lily was your AST inside your party. Ah, I see. It's okay. That'll be fine. You should be okay still. $6. Yeah, you should still be okay. Okay, then in that case, your dancer and your bard can buff you. And you can go first. You don't have to wait for us. You can go ahead. Once you're ready, just give the buffs. Go ahead, and then we will just start when all of us are there instead. It's okay. Oh, okay. And the sheet I assigned you to Astro to give to 1v1 Astro, but it's okay. I'll make it more clear next time.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Stop.
You need to wait for the 1v1 to start first.
Yeah,
You
if
pull
we
first,
start
the 1v1
if we start the fight, please cancel the countdown. If we start the fight, 1v1 is locked out. We
Yeah, you
cannot
cannot
start.
start before the 1v1.
Oh,
You can't
fuck, how
start
do I
before the
cancel this
1v1.
shit? Fucking hell. Oh, thank you.
God.
I was like, how do I do this?
Healer
Okay, so
LB3
for-
We
Yes.
only do this via
Betul
chat.
sekali.
Eden,
Yes,
right?
that's
Eden,
right.
you okay? Starting already. Okay. Now we can just manual countdown. Ideally, I would tell
And-
Eden to mute us,
9,
deafen ourselves.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So again, remember that there'll be puddles appearing soon. You might not want to stack, or if you do, prepare to branch out. Be careful, puddles are out. He's going to dash forward once and then twice after this. Dashing now. Once. And then twice. You can start running towards where he's going to dash, by the way, to make it easier for you instead of sprinting across half the arena.
Who put the triangle back on me? Can you remove it?
It's okay, I'll remove it. My
That's
friend
right, pick anyone. Yeah, pick anyone. It's fine. Get knocked back to a safe spot. You want to stay left side of this boss. Left side is a little bit more efficient.
Okay, so Leora is going to be taking quite a bit of damage. All healers be on guard to assist with the healing too for Leora.
The duel is done.
Awesome. Good job 1v1.
Alright, so these are going to be a little bit spicy. There's also going to be puddles along with the side swipe. So, there we go. Numbers, please go early.
Sprint if you have to. Numbers, sprint, sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good.
Start building up your gauge after this as well if you like.
Remember tanks, you go 4 and 2, DPS healers go north and south.
Ouch. Well, he dies anyway.
Okay. Okay, so we do have some people who died. So again, we will need some healers to assist to stay back with the rise. So Dahu, yes.
Do you want me to
Too greedy. That was too greedy.
We have 1% out, 1% left. I think it's okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Are you still here, Leah?
What?
Are you
I'm
still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I can
Yeah, come and do it then before.
there's like
yeah.
there's like 4 casts of Lost Rides.
I know, that's why I was like, should I decided to stop and ask you to use it? Okay, don't forget your personal spoils, if only because there's a chance of getting deception inside here, which is nice. Sells for money if you get it. I think it's still expensive.
Oh, 700k. on
It got
Thornberry.
worse? No, it's 100 now.
Wait, no, 100 where? Where are you looking at?
Oh, which server?
At the Moss?
Please, sir, may I have
Yeah, these exceptions should be pretty expensive, right? If Atomos is 100k, I'm gonna go over to Atomos and buy all of those.
I have no idea, man.
The market.
I have no idea, man. Atomos seems to have lots of cheap stuff.
I know,
Okay,
right?
we need a person who has both font of power as well as BOHs at the same time. So if someone has both at the same time, please say so. Poker Slacker was also volunteering just now. Okay, yeah, Poker Slacker has both. So Eden, you can use Poker Slacker. Okay, awesome. We are back at boss 2. We're quite in good time. This is very good. Healers, now all of you should be switching in your Spellforge or your Steel Sting. Again, if you are not certain just now where you should have been going in order to use Reflect, please look it up again. Just now you may have seen me running around using Light Curtain. I was trying to remember where B went to make up for their dead healers. So please ignore me you accidentally reflecting your portal and just remember that if that is yours to reflect. So B healers, since you didn't get a chance to really practice that, just take another look at the sheet, make sure you know where you are going. Okay. So all healers, I take it you have Spellforge and Steel Sting now. All parties, you should be doing your ready check. Okay, so A ready? Okay. So A, B, E. Okay. So we have A,
There's a Pokeball
B,
apparently.
E, C, F.
There's a Pokeball apparently.
Who was Pokeballing? Can I get a name, please? Unless they already DC'd. Fixed. Oh, okay. Moving already. Okay, good. So Archon, who is very appropriately dead right underneath the 2 bosses over there just now. Okay, so for this boss, just now 1v1 was taking quite a bit of aggro. I had to heal them quite a bit. All tanks, please fight for aggro at this part. Turn off your tanks after this, but now if you can grab aggro, grab aggro. 1v1 should not have aggro.
See,
So-
who's the tank in the 1v1 party? Sorry.
It's
Eden's
me.
party is Liara.
It's me. What's up?
Is
Me,
there a
you, me,
paladin? Is there a paladin? Oh, it's just you. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
it's
Just
wow,
me,
it's
sorry.
just you.
If it was a paladin, right? I
Cover.
recommend cover. Yeah, I just recommend cover. Yep, just use cover.
Ah.
I apologize for
Just-
any
you have to use the 200
may
IQ
or may not
strats to
still
circumvent
aggro.
such problems.
Mm.
But it's okay, lah,
I
never mind,
mean,
never mind.
that's
To be
why
fair,
we do
even
in
then,
different
tanks
also.
should, Even tanks should still be fighting for aggro. There should still be house done in case it's not a warrior.
Yeah, we will try lah. We will try to hold aggro.
Yeah,
I mean,
so try your best.
Archon, they have a co-tank. Maybe they can shark you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. Someone can. Okay, I'll type it out. I'll tell say.
Okay. So basically, yeah, if you can try and hold the aggro, if you have a core tank, you can put aggro onto your other tank to help them grab aggro if you want to discuss it in your parties. Most importantly is just try not to let 1v1 get aggro, hold on to one. Don't try to hold on to all four, pick one and hold on to one kind of a thing. Healers, especially in Eden's party, if you notice that your 1v1 is dropping HP, take exceptional notice to heal and shield them in case they have aggro. Okay, so tanks, you can turn on your tank stance for now, but remember that once we pass the first phase and all these ads die, turn off your tank stance unless you are taking one of the bosses. So that will be Eileen and Archon, that's it. Okay. So, I believe all parties have already done ready checks. Hey, we would like to have the 1v1 alive, please. Eden finally cleared 1v1. So I believe all parties have already said yes. Archon's party was the last. So, we will need a 30-second countdown. Eileen, could you please start it? And once you see it happen, all healers, okay, there we go. All healers start to cast either Spellforge or Steel Sting on your party as necessary.
Oh, this berry has been jumping on me the entire time.
She's enjoying it, come on.
I know, right? For photos.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, too
Ali,
early.
Ali, okay. Be careful, be careful.
Raid wide. The second raid wide again. Make sure to mitigate.
Okay, only the main tank stance on. The rest on them off.
Knight to the middle. Knight to the middle. Warrior to the edge. Yellow off. Reapply Spellforge if you need to.
Remember to give your hybrid classes Spellforge, so your Red Mage, Paladin, Ninja.
So these are
Also have
bombs.
it.
This is also going to be a pushback from the bombs. So double check whether or not you have a tether. If you have a tether, you're at small. If you don't have a tether, you're getting knocked towards big. Do not get knocked towards 4. Do not get knocked towards 4. Alright, here we go. And then once the bombs fall off, you want to rotate. Alright, let's keep going. Warrior will have boost, make sure to dispel.
Healers, remember to heal your party, because there's going to be a red bar
This is
coming
red
out
bar?
now.
HP is equal, so that's all good. For healers, if you can try to get people up to get more practice in, that would be glorious. Just be AoEs, so if you are tethered, you want to go to green. If you're not tethered, you want to go to purple. Just double check whether or not you have a tether or not. If you don't have a tether, you go to purple. If you have a tether, you go to green.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
I was
in?
wrong.
Towards
North,
A side.
towards A side.
In.
Inside. Yeah, there we go. Make sure to what's the word? Dispel boost. Thank you. Tank cluster.
So they are a bit, actually no, not so bad because
Yeah, we're good.
can't jump up, yeah.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Alright, so this will be the second set of bomb-ups after this.
Remove Spellforge, reapply Steel Sting.
We're good. We're good. Don't worry about the HP for now. Everyone's fine.
Yeah. The knight should be slightly lower, just so you know.
Yeah.
Because the knight goes
So these are the
away.
bombs. So this will be outside edge. If you are tethered, you want to go to big. If you are not tethered, you want to go to small.
This is why the knight should be slightly lower, because now we can't hit the knight. Okay, we need to burst. We need to burst the knight once it comes back.
Yeah. So everyone straight onto the knight after immediately after this.
Just burn the knight. Just burn the knight. We need to burn it before it gets the cast off.
Or we wipe.
Yeah, should be okay.
Yep, there we go.
Be fine.
Okay, gunner to the middle. Soldier to D, please. You don't need any
Hello,
more
Alit.
steel
Sorry ya,
sting or
lagi
skull forge.
lagi heboh.
Okay, first one is going to be fire frogs. There we go. Just be aware of where the small ones are. I'll try to call out the safe spot. The small frogs are at A and C right now. You want to follow towards the small frogs. Again, you want to follow the gap towards the middle.
A. Spot is A.
So point your gap towards the middle, and then towards the turret.
I'm dead.
For those that have died, make sure to reapply Re-Razor. This is Tank Buster. And then following the Tank Buster, it'll be a Raid Wide.
Okay, we have quite a few dead. On the south side, if people can assist to raise, that would be great. If you are a healer, please mark yourself.
HPs are relatively the same. So these ones will be the turrets. So when the turrets come up, make sure to burn it down. Main tanks, please pick them up. Inbound in 3, 2, 1, now. Make sure to burn the turrets. Turrets take priority, please. Don't move. Play it safe. Don't move. Please don't move. Play it safe.
Do
We've
not
got
click on
enough
the
DPS
boss.
to do this. So please do not move. And we're good. Continue on. This will be Mirages. I'll try my best not to kill people this time. Not safe is at A and D, so safe is at B and C. A and C, is that
A and
correct?
C is safe. A and C is safe.
Right, yeah. So, turn your gap towards the center and then towards the turret.
Oh,
That's a bit of a
ow,
call, that's
the
my bad.
turret. I forgot
And
about
this
it.
will be a raid wide.
Ooh, but I got
Healers,
two,
if you have
bro.
LB3
That's
after
quite
this
nice.
tank buster, we should be good to use. Alright, just gonna burn this guy down. Arkham, can you give me a hand with this one? I actually have no idea what's happening after this.
The mechanics after this, or this is
Oh, okay.
just dodge the normal ricochet
Yeah,
turret.
these are normals. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
just
is
dodge
easy.
the turrets.
So my 1v1 is down. If someone can mark Eden to pick him up,
Oh,
that'd be
he's
great. Alright, lovely. Alright, healers, make sure to use reflect early. Tanks, make sure you use inbound for the spike check. Lovely.
Okay.
They're casting counter stance again. Stop attacking. Play it safe. And then after this will be a second set of reflect orbs.
Healers, get ready.
Cha, I hope you're a tank. Emperor, can you invuln this one? Yeah, thank you. Lovely. Nice. Stop attacking. Play it safe, play it safe. Yeah, easy.
Fuck, I'm going to use LB3, no! I forgot to use LB3, damn it! Okay, my party has 2 people down because I dubbed entity with my LB3. That's
That's
okay.
right. Do you want me to sack?
Could you get real nasty then at the corner over there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I died twice.
Yeah, so
I
if he
got
can stop using
raised
Arise, he's going
twice.
to and you got Doom.
That's alright, don't
yeah.
worry about it. It's all good.
Where are you
Of
buying
course,
your pirated sacrifice elves?
Pirated one? Oh, it's
Yeah,
from
pirated
Somalia.
one. I see.
So-
No wonder.
Wait.
Somalia.
Okay, oh,
Yeah,
you
see.
thank God.
Yeah, my remembered is Australian made, so it's all good.
I see.
Yeah,
made.
highest quality.
Okay, yeah. Well, Delubrum are carrying both 2 again. We did have quite a number of deaths at one point, I think because people went to the north instead of the south side when it came to picking the correct safe spot of the fire frogs. I'll cover level of proc, any sort of like proc levels later on. So let's just focus on this first since we're here now. Okay.
15-second
so-
countdown.
Okay, hold up. White mages, please remember your positions again. If Benediction is down, it's okay. Just mark your phantoms if you are unable to Benediction them. We will assist with that. If not, Benediction your phantom positions. So, Barry, if you have way mark, could you please put them up? Thank you.
Died twice, but we cleared boss 2 times today. That's quite nice.
That is. Oh, is someone shifting them forward? Thank you.
Ben Stone.
Ben Stone.
Don't worry, the benediction will be up by the time we get there.
Yeah, so if you use Benediction in the second boss, by the time you see the race, it's okay, it will be up again. Well, I blocked the sign moving it forward. Yeah, this should be okay. Find out.
Yeah. Anyway, the patterns for the signs are always more or less the same. Once the caller knows how to recognize them, it's always the same. It's just permutation, like pattern A or pattern B. It's always the same one. So don't worry about it too much.
Agira, you are in party B. So the location for where you want to do your benediction is actually B and not D, because you are not party B. So, oh, you mean the D marker? Yes. Sorry, misunderstood. Yeah, the D marker is correct for positioning. Yes, Spellforge and Steel Sling are quite literally for one boss in this whole damn fight. That's it.
And it's only like literally half a phase.
It's half a boss.
Everything else is
Yep.
Everything else is irrelevant.
Yep. So if you have Spellforge or Steel Sling, you can throw it away, you can replace it with a DPS action or whatever you want, just get rid of it. Don't need it anymore. I have Vanish ready to use. Okay, that should be everything. So, Lyric, give us at least 15 seconds please for a countdown. Thank you.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
I mean, we are on OT already.
Yeah, I know, 8 minutes.
We are. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, let's do this first.
Thanks, that's off.
Red, white, by the
It'll
way.
either be A or D. This would be D. Hey, lovely. So we're gonna count towards 8. And we're all gonna march as a team. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll count to 2, and go across. And we're gonna chill out at 3, And
Hey,
then we're
they are,
gonna
buddy.
move towards 4. Oh god!
Sorry.
I got it.
Hey, Lyra, pull it from me.
Lara,
It's
turn off your tank stance, dude. Please stay on
this is-
3.
Stay on 3.
Stay on
And I'm going to move
3.
towards 4. I'm gonna move towards 4.
I even fucked up my opener, so I thought that I wasn't gonna pull it.
Nah, bro. 1v1 is OP as shit. 2 and 3 go across. Yeah, you guys, some of you like went a bit early, so just, chill.
You need to wait for the game to resolve first.
3. There we go.
We apply
And after
Benny.
this,
We apply
middle.
Benny. Swift cast it on it.
I did it! I
Nice.
just casted it!
Nice. Because we need to be on there for the ticks.
we're gonna burn these wraiths.
By the way, for the white wraiths, be patient, wait for the HP bar to appear before you benediction it. Now once you see it, just go ahead and benediction. If you are a white mage, okay, yeah, benediction, awesome. Okay, last 3 steps.
Once the wraiths are all down, we're gonna have to interrupt the boss, and then we're just gonna burn it in the center.
Okay, benedictions are not going out, therefore healers, you can heal. There we go. Okay, all good.
Alright, we're gonna burn it, yeah.
Interrupted. Nice. So you can save a gauge because there's about 11% left to use at KP. We should be able to commit without seeing the next set of mechanics. Okay, good job. There's a chest. Please do not forget your personal chest. There are traps up ahead. Please be very, very careful. Follow behind the person who is using perception.
No, don't fall behind. Give them a wide berth, because if they fuck it up, at least you won't die.
Okay, fine. Don't go too close by. I see someone using perception at the back. You should be at the front using perception, not at the back. Okay. There's another set of traps up ahead once you pass into the next area. Please remember that there'll be one trap in the doorway somewhere. Wait for it to show up, and be very, very careful if you have to RP walk. If you're like me and Lara waiting at the back because we are very, very scared and scarred by people blowing the trap up, that's why we're at the back.
Boom.
No, Lara, no, stop.
Boom.
Stop, please. No, Barry, come on, Barry.
You also know that I do not believe in you guys, because I got minied last time.
Okay, welcome again to boss 3. So, here's the thing. We are going to go into overtime if we start. If you are unable to join us and you want to leave right now, it is okay to do so. No penalty against you. You can leave. If you want to stay and experience Katy Perry concert one more time, feel free to stay with us and see how this goes.
Katy Perry concert.
If you need to leave though, please say something before you go so we understand that someone has left in case we need extra healing on the party or whatever, but it's okay if you want to leave now. For all of you who are staying, welcome again to KP once again. Before anyone leaves, I should mention that your prog level after today, because we're at the end of the session, I'll explain it now, will be based off what you are most comfortable with. So even though we've cleared boss 2 twice, if you have died more than 2 times at the second boss, you might still want to consider yourself boss 2 practice and not boss 2 aim to clear. If you are very comfortable with the second boss, definitely put boss 2 aim to clear. Now for boss 3 practice, if you want to put yourself as boss 3 practice, please take note that this is when the moderators will start to really track your prog and to see your performance across all the bosses from 1, 2, and 3 and onwards. So if you sign up for, let's say, a boss 3 practice run, and we've noted that we haven't seen you in boss 3 before, but you explained that you are boss 2 aim to clear, you died less than twice, and you've read up boss 3 mechanics, you've done your own homework and research, then you can put yourself as boss 3 practice. Just note that means that we will then scrutinize your progress a bit more than what we are now. I say a lot more than what we are now. So until then, you can join a boss 2 aim to clear and
I
go
mostly
naturally into
forgot.
boss 3, and then
Not,
likely at the end of the session, the
not,
mentors
I
will
don't
then
know,
tell
but
you that,
mostly
okay,
I was
all of you
too
are definitely
focused to
boss 3
listen to
practice
the
or aim to clear now.
explanation.
Yeah, so If you want to put boss 2 aim to clear, that is perfectly fine. There are times where we might not have a boss 2 aim to clear run and maybe only boss 3s, that's okay. It just gives you more time to study up on the mechanics on your own, because KP can be a bit of a hurdle to pass with the slashes and balancing your temperature and your brand.
It's only my second
and then when
run,
you finally
so
do,
I'm
like,
still
boss 2 aim to clear to
kinda
boss 3 or just a boss 3
overwhelmed.
run, then you be prepared for it.
I can do
KP
boss
is
1
a
just
wall.
fine now, but
Like, if
still
you've
at
seen
the
how
boss 2 where the
technically
chess
group,
pieces
a lot of you
still
were
kinda hard.
just a
And
fresh last
now
week. Now you're boss 1, you're seeing boss 3.
we're tasting Katy
This
Perry
is
concert.
a
So
lot harder than it seems. She's boing boing. She's a merge of 3 people. I'm not gonna see her as a boing boing.
boing
Whoa,
boing.
you don't fucking shame here. It's okay. If Aru likes these kind of things, I guess, you know, he's free to enjoy.
Free to enjoy. Okay,
Yeah, we
so
won't judge.
in this fight, there are a lot of personal mechanics. A lot of them. So if you feel it's really just on you, Akon, do you want to do a quick brief on how to just deal with friends, or do you just let them experience that?
I mean, we're gonna go into overtime anyway, so we may as well just, you know, just once again just run in, die, wipe, and then ask the questions after the run, because I don't want to hold everyone back too much.
That's true.
the
That's
stated
true.
Time, but
Okay.
we will do a last ready check. I think some of okay. Yeah, we just do one more ready check, then we can just begin.
Oh
Just
yeah.
listen to the callouts again. Play story map also. Like, I guess the only mechanics that you need to self-resolve is just the elemental brand. You just need to balance the temperatures. And of those, right, the only difficult ones is probably the slashers lah. It's only the slashers. Like the arrow game, right, the ladders game, it's the same as DRN. There's just a force march mechanic involved with that lah. So you need to see which square you need to be in, and then you march yourself over to that square. Same with the meteors. It's just that the meteors, there's no safe space in the center. You must march yourself to the correct meteor. So those mechanics are relatively straightforward. It's just the slashers that's particularly nasty. But once again, we won't spend too much time explaining all these mechanics now. We will just give it a try. Just go, try your best to survive. Look, understand what's happening. Listen to the callouts. Get used to it, and then subsequently go review the fight through a video guide or the Discord, and then prepare for the actual fight next time round. Okay, not this time, next time round.
Okay.
Having said that,
should we explain the ladder macro at all though, or should we just do that next time?
Next time lah.
Next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, all parties please just ready check. We have A, B, and
CDE.
A.
Waiting for CDE.
Yeah, CD. CDE. Okay, so we have York Cop Doc. We are just waiting on E. Oh, I was the first. Sorry, Barry. I'm sorry. There was a lot of text. Okay, let's go. 15 seconds. Let's go. Good luck, guys.
Aether Shield tanks, just remember to mitigate for the red white. When Yara or the short collar says red white, you need to pop Aether Shield to mitigate.
Alright, here we go. First one's going to be a shared tank buster. There we go. And then following the tank buster, it should be a red one. Cool, there we go. Red one. And then top everyone up from this as well afterwards. Alright, first set of weapons coming up. This will be sword, everyone to the front.
To the
front.
And then this will either be out or back. But range, go towards the back, they'll be safer. This is going to be out.
This is rear, this is back,
Sorry, this is rear, back, my bad. And then after this will be rear. Sorry, after this will be out, my bad. So the first one will be Meteor.
So Meteors,
so out, play safe.
and then Bow.
Yeah. So Meteors will have a force march as well. So check your elements. There'll also be a quick march, so just be aware where you need to march towards, guys.
Healers, remember to heal up after the first explosion that hits the center. This one, you must heal up.
Top us all up. Make sure the main tank is healed through.
Point yourself to the correct meteor. Get ready to march in 3, 2, 1, march.
And then this will be Gloria Posture, so you need to make sure you eat the shield through these ones. Go.
Just face the boss to everyone. It will go to the. It will be sword next.
Yeah?
Yeah, it will be sword
Yeah,
next.
yeah.
So just face it at everyone.
Alright, everyone towards the front, please. Everyone towards the front. Towards the front. If you're looking at the butt, you are at the wrong space. This will be sword. Check your elements. Falcon, can you call this one?
Safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 3. You need to be in a square adjacent to 3.
If you are Cardinal at 3, so Hasane, you're gonna die.
Yeah, those in the diagonals,
Oh.
right, you definitely die because you're gonna eat 2 cleaves.
Yeah.
Safe spot is
Safe spot
2.
now.
Safe spot is 2.
Pochata, there we go.
Those in the
Lovely.
diagonals, yeah.
Nope.
Very nice.
Cool.
I'm gonna die.
So after this, let's keep DPSing. It will be a Gloria posture as well, so you need to make sure you eat the shield through this as well. There we go. And then after this will be a new set of mechanics. No, sorry, it's ladder game after this. My bad.
Remember, the bleed does damage. You still need to heal through the bleed.
Go to the rear. Go to the rear. Rear of the boss. Elros, come over.
Oh, that's my bad. I made a wrong call on that. Late call on that one. This is a shared tank buster with the quick march. So we're either going towards B or we're going towards D. Just be aware. You're gonna have to rotate your character towards B or D. Then there is a quick march as well. So Hoshi, you
stay in the
might be in
center.
trouble.
Stay in the center
Yeah.
first. Stay in the center first. Okay, march
We're
towards.
going towards D to
D.
Delta. D towards Delta.
That march the wrong way.
Oh, rip, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Nice jump.
wasn't paying
I
attention.
appreciate the jump. Alright, ladder game. So double check your temperature. There we go. Alright. Let's see what I have. Cool.
Woo! I
Right,
survived.
after this thing will be Gloria posture again, so make sure you eat the shield through this. Lovely.
Pull it to the center. It's gonna be Meteor's staff again.
Oh wait, that's not the tank buster there.
No, no. Tank buster
This
be
is-
up second,
this is,
second set.
Okay.
Out.
Second
This is
set.
out. Everyone out. Everyone out. Everyone out. That was a bit of a late call. That's my bad. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit awkward, but it's gonna be meteors. We're gonna keep DPSing for now, but the moment you see it cast after brand, you want to stand in the middle. So double check your element, double check your brand, double check your element, double check your brand. There is no force march. Everyone stand in the middle now, and we're gonna heal through this, and then run towards the correct meteor. There's also going to be outside edges. That's going to be dangerous, so just be aware.
Oops. I didn't see the crisscross.
And then it's going to be Gloria posture, so make sure to eat the shield through this.
Come to Papa.
Alright. And then after this will be, what was it? Sword, right? Everyone in the front. Everyone to the front of the boss. Everyone to the front of the boss. It's not quite facing correctly, so everyone to the front of the boss. And then this will be the swords game. So double check your elements.
At least I got
Double
quite
check your
far than the last time. And I survived the ladder game.
Double check your element. Double check your brand. I'm gonna need you to save me here. Thanks, man.
Safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 3.
Again, if you're diagonal, you're in a wrong spot. So shooty, you're gonna die.
Oh, I see.
The wrong
I see now. So it's either here, here, or here, or here. Okay, so 4 is here, and I need to be in here if I got hot 2, and then you need to be here. Oh, I see now.
Tier 1 DPSing, and then it'll be a Glory Buster again. So
I understand now.
LB3. We have
LB3.
LB3. Now is a good time to do it.
Now.
Oh, that is deeply unfortunate. Both my healers are dead. Hang on,
Yeah, healers mark yourself if you need the res. Yeah, so you can LB3.
Ignore one, that would be great. We can sack, that would be even better. So this is going to be go game. So everyone behind the boss. Everyone behind the boss.
Go to the back, go to the
Everyone
rear.
behind the boss. Oh dear.
Hi. I'm stuck.
Alright, cool. This is Unseen Eye. We're going towards B or Delta. We're going towards Beta or Delta.
But dodge the line, the crisscross pattern first. Watch
We're
out
going
for the
towards
crisscross.
Delta. We are going towards Delta. Alright, cool.
Sprint over if you need to.
Healers, if you guys can mark yourself, please, that would be great. That way someone can sacrifice. Hopefully someone brought the thing. Alright, there's Brand coming up. Double check your element, double check your brand.
Brand is -1, so I need
And this
to
is going to be the lattice game along with the quick march. Remember, the quick march is 2 squares.
hot 2.
This is normal ladder as well for those that need that.
That might think for me back. Oh, so mad at myself. I swear.
Woo! I survived the brand.
This one is going to have Glory of Posture, so make sure to eat the shield. And there's also going to be a tank buster, shared tank buster. So Lyok, just stand there. Yeah, just stand there. It's all good. We need 3 tanks minimum. This one will be a bit spicy for me. Alright, cool. All G. Yeah, if someone could get my heroes though. Great.
Trying.
I already used a lost sack, so. Alright, this last one will be lattice game. Sorry, I take that back, not lattice game. Oh, this is Rage, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was 11.
Oh, look at that, 11%. Not bad.
The
not
LB3
bad.
comes now, but you didn't die.
Why you're rest when
Rest to die.
It's fine.
Nice
Never mind.
rock.
I have 0 metal anyway.
How did we get 9%, by the way? What the hell?
EPS very good. As in, we all have like 10.
The Valor, is
10
it?
Valor.
I have 2.
Bro, I have 4. Alright, good job everyone.
Okay, so thank you for coming, everyone. So, again, to just reiterate, even though we've seen 9% on boss 3, regardless,
Wow,
at
you
the
did
end
it
of the
nice.
day,
Ladder with
your
brand
own
is
prog
nice. Thank you.
will be based on what you are most comfortable with. If you have had a lot of issues at the second boss, then treat yourself as boss 2 practice or aim to clear as you deem necessary. If you survived most of just now, for the boss 3 and you actually were okay with mechanics and you have been doing well at boss 2, less than 2 deaths at boss 2, you think you're getting a good grasp on boss 3, that is when you can consider yourself as boss 3 practice. So be careful with your own prog. Note that you
I think I'm gonna stick with boss 2 aim to clear for now.
Practice
Or,
instead
I don't
for
know.
the next
I
round
will
you join us
see
with.
the
So
video guide after
this
this.
is Sunday. That's the week of runs done. Look forward to what we're going to put out next week, and hopefully we see you again. Thank you for coming today. I'm sorry if it was a bit too lengthy in explanations, but I hope you all had good prog and good experience today. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Guys.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Was a nice proc today.
Yeah, I did not think we would.
It went above expectation. I didn't even think I will see Katy Perry this early.
I think a lot of us did not expect to see Katy Perry. All of you were basically boss 1 or boss 1 practice or boss 1 aim to
Aim
clear.
to clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
See you next
everyone.
week.
So, if you do have questions, you can still ask them now. And if you're still in the party, you can ask in the Alliance chat, or you can ask verbally, and we can try and answer some questions. If not, once most of you leave, then we will just end the session here altogether.
I just have a question for boss 2. Everything else is clear except for the fireballs and the frog.
Okay, so for the fireballs and the fog, you will notice that there are 4 balls of fire that will appear on the arena, right? So 2 of them will be big, 2 of them will be small. So the reason why we tell you to take note of the 2 small balls of fire is because when they merge and they transform into the fire frogs, all 4 frogs are the same size. So you can't tell which are the small frogs, which are the big frogs, or more accurately, which are the small explosions, which are the big explosions, if you don't take note of where the fire orbs were to begin with. So the full mechanic works such that all 4 orbs will spawn. You will ask you to take note of the 2 small ones. After that, all of them will transform into frogs, and that's when they start to move and rearrange themselves around the arena. So your 2 small frogs can be anywhere. They can start next to each other, they can start across the arena from each other, it doesn't matter. But where they move eventually will be such that between both of the 2 small frogs will be the only safe spot in the whole arena. So let's say you have your arena, which is waymarks A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like a circle. And let's say your 2 small frogs move such that it is at the cardinal spots instead. So I believe that should be C and it should be C and D. Then we will call that the safe spot will be the number that's in between the 2 of them instead, because it's in between the 2 small frogs.
I see.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. That's a lot more clear. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know it's confusing that we say, okay, take note of where the fire orbs are, follow the frogs, and then we don't really say where to stand. By all means and rights, you are supposed to stand between the 2 small frogs. So take for example, for everything else is more straightforward. For the jumping turrets, you just trace where the 2 that did not have a tether end up jumping to. That's a safe spot. Yeah, we don't really see the shooting turret mechanic anymore, which is unfortunate because that mechanic is quite crucial when you go to Queen. So you don't get the chance to practice it right now the way you should be. So, the thing about Boss 2 and why we say it's important is because a lot of the Boss 2 mechanics will reappear in Queen with added on mechanics. So if you do not fully understand Boss 2 mechanics, you should definitely stay at Boss 2 to get more practice, so that when you go to Queen, you are confident. Things that will reappear will include the jumping soldiers, the 2 that are tethered, 2 that are not tethered, where to face the safe spot. So like the one where around you there are 4 little quadrants, and 1 quadrant will have nothing, the other 3 will have
While the explanation are going in the background,
that will reappear in Boss 2 again. So if you are uncertain how to even deal with the mechanic of where should I face my safe spot to not die, which is face it to the center and then face it to the turret along the wall,
okay.
you're going to struggle in Queen because you see that part.
Wow.
Anyway,
well, it's something. It's something. I didn't expect that I will see Katy Perry at all, and I didn't even expect that I will do Boss 2 with less than 3 deaths each run. So yeah, I guess I will pick Boss 2 aim to clear after this.
From where you need to get hit.
Wow, it's 3.5 hours. Wow. It was fun. And I got some plating as well, so it's nice.
That's my question, because I need to get hit by
That's a very good progress. So thank you everyone who come today. There's Alit, there's Hertz, and who's next? There's Rusami, there's Rimu, there's Emerson, there's Raka, Brotopia, Chupa as well,
no, because
and Fry Bread.
That's why I need to get,
thank you for coming today, Otsu.
Okay, I see what you misunderstood. Okay, so
Otsu juga Hertz, thank you. Habis ini mau menguli lagi kayaknya. Makan dulu terus nguli.
So the reason why the mechanic will repeat itself twice is in case, like in your case, you
this is
get
Lurcainne
2 different swords.
signing
so
out.
Let's say, for example, I have 3 fire. Therefore, in total, I need to get hit by 3 eyes to resolve my mechanic. You can
And you can still hear the explanation in the background. Now it's gone. Alright, I'll see you again.